still can't find it.
Hey, it's a Friday night cave. The one featuring the sprout skiddies and the turkey tram lines. It is the 26th. This Friday, the 26th of December, 2025. The last cave of 25, actually, as it goes. Joining me for first orders is Joel on my side. We've got Lee and Pete and Diane. Hi, Diane. Happy Christmas. On the second row. And you're truly Lord Andrew. Cheers. Happy Christmas to all those. I'm drinking gut rot tonight. Sorry about that. It's the only cold thing in the fridge.
I've got salted caramel or Bailey's, but Portuguese, whatever it is.
That sounds nice. Salted caramel ish. Cool. Yes. Also, I've treated myself after 2 days of immense gluttony to a Terry's chocolate orange, which I've got open in front of me.
That's a white one, though, isn't it? That's not. Is that not a chocolate?
No. This is the common and garden variety segmented.
Oh, the best. That is
orange.
most chocolate for the cheapest amount of cash. That's awesome. I love it.
It's a thing that I was requested to bring for Christmas, and I was given one as a present, which is nice. as well as the ubiquitous sock pack that comes every year, which you got to love that, don't you? So Kent's on here as well.
Love it. No, chocolate is great.
We're already talking about socks. Awesome.
Yeah, I love that. So Ken joins us from his new office this evening as well. You can tell the background is different, angular slightly.
Hopefully soon it'll be set up the way I like, but right now, as it was. Yeah.
As it was. Cool. So let's jump into this. We've got I'll make sure I got our banners up here. I don't know if I've done this. No, I'll do this quickly. Sorry, bear with me a second. Right, so we've got firstly the StreamYard link there. If you want to join us on stage, you can do. That's up there.
In 5 years, no one's ever fucking joined us. Why just don't put it up?
They have. Come on.
That nutter from Belfast might join if he's still alive, but I don't reckon he is at all.
Yeah.
What was that?
I had an argument with him. Right. That was probably my.
There's some guy who wants from Hebden Bridge who made his own beer.
Oh, Lord's Brewing. That's was it Jeff from Lord's Brewing? If my memory serves me.
I have fucking no idea. I remember he was from Hebden Bridge, and he was a bit of a dick.
If you're watching that, it's fine. He joined in. It was good fun. Hot wife, as I remember. Anyway, we haven't heard from anybody. Well, we saw our dims. Anyway.
Can we Google her? Can we Google her now?
I'll try it. Hold on a minute. I'll try it.
Yeah. Let's do top 10 of people who joined from the link. Wives ranked, starting with number 1.
There was that completely plastered Irishman. I remember it was like week 1.
He'd be my vote for someone that would blow us up. Matty would eat us. He'd blow us up. I think there's a variety of ones that would.
Matty would pull over and murder a prostitute whilst driving across.
Dead to me.
Yeah.
Dead to me.
How is he? Has anyone heard from him?
Yeah, we saw.
I don't know. I don't know who that is, as he would say.
Good man. Good man, Ken.
To quote him, I don't know who that is. Yeah. That's probably best for all of us, to be fair. I reckon if there's any criminal charges to be had. So, no, anyway.
Just to throw that out there. Good. So, we'll do How Was Your Week? Actually, it'd probably be more like How Was Your Christmas?
No. It's Christmas. Let's do Patrick first. Patrick, thank you for the message. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah. Hi, Patrick.
Yeah.
Not dead yet, Ben. Hope you're doing well.
Not dead yet, Ben.
Who else have we got on the acknowledgements
No,
list?
that's it. No.
Not Chris.
No, fuck Chris for you. He fucking annoys me every Christmas for years. I'm glad he's dead.
Okay.
Fucking hate that song.
Did we lose any other things over Christmas?
Oh, Chris Rea was my mate's uncle growing up. So he did actually drive one Christmas back to my mate's place. So there you go. In West Drayton, I can't think of a worse place to drive to be fair. But you are near Heathrow, so
at the end of the runway, right? In West Drayton, yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's the end of terminal, whatever they're building next. So
Terminal 6, that'll be there.
Yeah.
In fact, what we should probably also consider, as this is the last cave of 25, is who's the celebrity next on the dead list for 26?
Oh God, we got to start a new dead list. Yeah.
Yeah, dead list. Well, I think I want to.
Maybe we should save that. We should save that for the first New Year. For the
yeah,
first
that'll give us a chance to look
phase
up
of the
who's
New
still
Year.
hanging on. That's it. Whoever's still clinging on, I reckon.
I need to Google it. I need to Google it.
Yeah, I checked Christmas piss up. I forgot to mention to Lee that it also happened to be Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday. So yeah.
It was on our night out. And you know what, Ken?
We celebrated without. I knew that too, but I forgot to bring it up. We had too much going on.
Oh, that would be brilliant. When the accent dies, I will be so happy. Honestly,
you know, sad irony is
we should grab some umbrellas and musical number.
Yeah, I will give you a hint of who passed away this week. He was on Easy Rider.
Okay.
Peter Fonda.
Nope.
Okay.
The other one.
No, he died ages ago. Nichols is not dead.
Nope.
Has he?
He'll last forever.
Oh no, sorry, not Easy Rider.
Bizarre film.
Allegedly, yeah.
Unless the two main
Allegedly.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna do this.
Well, we learned earlier tonight that the cure, the basis for the cure, Perry something passed away today.
They look like they passed away quite a while ago. Most of the Cure, though, I reckon. I mean, I've got to admit.
I think Eric put some of the death roll.
Smith does
Has
look.
Eric just put some of the death roll tonight?
Oh.
I'm going to leave the cave and check what Eric put in the death roll tonight.
It was the basis for the cure. Perry,
Oh, right. Is that what Eric put in?
Beaumont, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he was on the bridge too far.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you just give us a fucking name?
Slightly different genre to Easy Rider there, Joel. We're going.
Yeah, I know, but he jumps a lot. Another movie that he did was Havana.
Oh
I
boy.
don't know that one.
The Sting, or the Hot Rock.
The Sting. I can name people the Sting. The Sting, like Redford's already dead.
The thing.
Which Lee?
Well, yeah, it was Redford.
Yeah, Lee was very much involved.
Yeah, it was Robert Redford.
Yeah. Well, he died. Well, the day after Lee watched.
He died weeks ago. Months ago.
Yeah, we covered it because Lee was watching one of the horsey movies he was in, and yeah.
One of the horsey movies.
The Horse Whisperer. The Horse Whisperer.
Yeah.
Oh no, God!
Have they done a porn?
No, it's not a good film. I liked him. He was a good actor.
That's like Barbara Woodhouse, but for kind of Americans, is what I reckon.
Right.
Oh, okay. I know.
Mm.
Barbara Woodhouse. Is she still alive by any chance?
No, I think she's only.
No. She died years ago.
5, wouldn't she, if she was alive still? So, yeah.
I mean, the big thing that happened, obviously, we didn't quite cover it. Was what's his name? God damn it! Why can't I think of it?
I love that.
No. The director and his wife who got murdered by the son.
Murdered.
Meathead. Yeah.
Yeah, bloody hell. can you take the reaction between when that right-wing politician got shot and the film director? It's just ludicrous, isn't it? It's completely double standards, if you ask me. So, but anyway, Trump's had an interesting week, hasn't he? What I love about those Epstein files is if you put them in Word and then you just copy and paste, they come out with all that without all redactions. So you can see how often he's mentioned in all of it. And those plane journeys, my goodness me.
Well, you cannot count murder as. Oh, yeah, you could.
No, Kent might want to travel back to the States at some time, so I think I'll leave that topic completely.
I don't know. I may never have to go back. Who knows?
Oh, mate, honestly, I'll tell you, I'm not going there until after someone leaves, because I'm sure my internet search history's got something with it, or he's posted something on my fucking page or something like that. I don't know. God knows.
There's no way I can travel there. That's for sure.
I might as well travel straight to El Salvador and not pass go. I reckon. I've already been
just go straight to El Salvador and just hand myself in.
Shut your trap. I have a plan. We probably should get all the banners up. Theoretically, I might want to sail a little ship as close to do a reverse.
Yeah, it was.
What?
It was last week. Shit.
Okay.
Is he still talking about the dead guy that he doesn't know the fucking name of?
No, the guy died last week.
The film director.
No.
Reiner.
I'm talking about Jill Gerard.
What?
Who?
Jill Gerard.
Who?
Buck Rogers on the 21st Century.
Oh, now I have to admit, I did like what was the name? The one in Ludicrous Lycra, Professor Williams or something. The one that who was the one that Linda Sinclair or whatever her name was played. Because there was Tweaky Buck Rogers, and then there was her in Lycra, which was the main reason.
Who was Buck Rogers?
No, Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers was
the glamorous assistant one. What was the name?
Oh, she's died.
No, she hasn't. See, Joel's more concerned about.
Who's fucking died?
The guy, Jill Gerard, the guy who was the main actor on a TV show called Buck Rogers on the 25th Century.
He must have been pretty old. Okay. Didn't he do $1 Million Man and stuff as well? I thought he was.
No, $1 Million Man was another
Lee Majors.
Oh,
that was Lee Majors.
Yeah, $6 million man. Yeah.
Yeah, they look similar though, definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an early Jill Gerard picture, and he does look a little Lee Majory, to be fair. I found one. Here you go. This will spark your memory. I'll share the screen. You can see Jill Gerard, who apparently died last week. Here we go. In the shiny gold jacket.
He is very much Lee Major.
Yeah, it's like a Lee Majors wannabe.
All right, Andy, we're now 14 minutes in.
Yeah.
We've still not done How's Your Week, Ben?
Yeah, I was trying to. I was saying, how was your?
We got sidetracked. We got sidetracked.
Your Christmas week. Ken, go on. We'll start with Ken because Ken's probably had the most stressful time of it this week. Anyway, I suspect.
I had a very stressful time with it. So.
Oh no. Look at that.
No. We should probably.
No, he's fucking not. He's done fuck all week.
Okay. Well, yeah. So since we last left you, dear viewer, which happens to be me on the other screen, but the boys came by. I had Lord Andrew and Lee and Lucas really did me a solid and came and helped me move through the garage to the other side of the building. So very, very appreciated. So it was great. So thank you so much.
Oh, that's very cool.
Especially Lee. So I saw Lee. Yeah.
Kent has changed apartments. It's not that stressful.
Yeah.
I was really stressed. Because nobody else cared and no one else is organised apart from me.
Yeah, I know. And by the way, I continued to travel with that dolly underneath. By the way, the lowest level, the sub 2, that is like smooth sailing. It's much easier. By the way, I should have had you guys move it because it's just an elevator down one more level, and like it's a clear shot. There's less twin. Yeah, it's a little nicer. So.
Good to know that.
That sounds good though. At least
but I did want to, we're doing the How's the Week roundup, but so that was good. Just a lot of organizing and unpacking, and lack of cooperation and stuff like that. So just a lot of stuff on my end, organizing and getting Christmas set up. So Dot set up the tree, and then Katie helped decorate it, and then Dot and I made cookies. So it was a fine Christmas.
Nice. That was good.
Awesome. No, that sounds good.
But to be fair,
I mean, all the big gifts the kids already knew because they made that demand for electronics, so all their stuff they already knew what they were. Doc got a phone and Pascal got a computer, so that like already was. So they basically had empty boxes to open. So, yeah.
Cool. I mean, we should take some of the drama out of this. It was literally down an elevator across the car park internally under the building and then back up again. So. Yeah. Say moving, it's not like you move like town or region.
Also, I want to talk to you guys because obviously there is one more component to it, which is that I have got to get rid of the furniture that's in that apartment. So I want to find out what people want before I put out a posting saying like, if you want it, come get it, that kind of thing.
So
I think I
think
all of it.
I think Lucas wanted a great deal of it, but we need to sort that out. And it also, of course, you guys helped because it was last minute little pivot where Dot kept changing her mind on things, and so there was a switching of the beds, which was unexpected. I was going to leave everything as it was, but that was an extra little thing, which I appreciate.
But you got in, and that was done. I think pretty painlessly in that day. A lot of the stuff was taken care of.
And I appreciate it. It's good.
Yeah, cool. And nice Christmas. Did you do Christmas dinner at yours, or did you?
We were just basically we just been in here just doing stuff, and we cleared enough room, did a little thing. I'm gonna send out a little Christmas greeting thing. I finally got the family to cooperate and stand still for a few minutes, for a few, for two shots of like 10 seconds each, next to the tree. So it's hard to get a group shot of us without, everyone look at the camera and not pouting too much. So
right.
Yeah, good.
Just as a point of inquiry, Americans don't typically do a turkey for Christmas dinner, or is that Thanksgiving more?
No, well, people do that. They do the turkeys, and of course, the kids, it's a melting pot, as it were. So, of course, all the Italians still do the seven fish dishes and things like that. But there's the turkeys and hams and stuff like that. But none of my family really is into that. So, they like Christmas Eve was like burgers and steaks. And then, I forget what yesterday was, but it's just like it's basically food they eat.
Right. Okay. But the turkey.
But it was nice. Now because I have a new vista to stare at my neighbors, and it would lit up, and because I have just different viewpoint, and but I kind of see people's dining rooms from my balcony as when I go out and have a cigarette, and like there were some really nice vistas with people at the table set with candles, and see family gathered around. So it was lovely.
Yeah. Much like that here as well. Cool, thank you for that, Ken. Joel, how was your Christmas week?
Boring. Next.
Come on, there must have been some nice food to eat, and
this is the time of the year where the food is the least thing I enjoy of Christmas.
Oh, cod and cabbage, mate! Bloody hell, you've got to love it, haven't you? Surely, cod and cabbages.
No, I didn't enjoy because, as my father is very traditional about the fish in the family during this season, and I fucking hate cod. I had to eat it for 2 days, so no, it was not fucking pleasant Christmas.
Hey, Joel, you'll miss out on that.
Yeah, I would say if you were at our house, like we would have made you a salmon dish, like because my family is like one, everyone gets a their meal catered to him. It's like it's ridiculous. So
we had a massive bonfire, right, Joel? Yeah, and before anyone faced that fucking horrible cabbage and cod meal, they all made sure. I think I bought 2 crates of beer, but I think between like about 20 of us, we got through about 12 crates of beer before anyone even thought about going off to eat, right? And I think
I hate it's that time of the year that I hate to eat, honestly, because cod is the most undesirable fish ever invented to be a Portuguese traditional fucking thing.
I'll tell you, you still got the Japanese.
It's a traditional bacalao too. It's like it's not because there is such a thing as fresh cod, but you're getting the the salt.
Yeah, no, but it has to go through the entire fucking process of being salted, dry salted, 3 days prior, changing water regularly between every 8 hours, changing water just to make sure that the saltiness of the cod itself goes fucking away. Guess what? Yeah. It never will go. It never goes, and it will never will.
But Joel, it's brilliant for craving. If you want to do concrete, any concrete work, honestly, bacalao works. It sets harder than any cement.
It is. Yeah, actually, I had bacalao for Christmas.
It is a nice weapon to throw at Keir Starmer's fucking head.
Okay.
You can make a good tank out of it. I'll give you that one, definitely.
Absolutely. Well, I assume that Lee's still here, but I do think that the whole bacalao thing, now I understand, is probably training for nurses. Because you have to care for it, you got to like salt it, change the water. I feel like it's it's
almost every 8 hours, change water for new fresh water, and make sure it rests for at least another 8 hours, and replace it again 3 days, at minimum 3 days.
I was speaking to an Icelander.
I feel like you get your nursing license after you take care of a bacalao. What?
You really managed to rip the Portuguese off, and he was saying, no, it's our best fish and all this sort of stuff. But I don't know. I still think they did a really good deal, to be honest. All those.
No, to be honest, this is the only time of the year that I wish that my family had the tradition of the first settlers in the United States of America, which was turkey.
That's what we had. Yeah, I love turkey.
I'd rather eat turkey, and it's dry meat than cod any time of the year.
I even managed to
Pete, are you able to get the turkeys into the house? Because I know that you had a problem. I didn't know if there's like the birds of prey have an appetite to the wild dogs and stuff. Like I imagine there's a mark on your house. So,
our butcher was very good, right? And there were only 3 of us for Christmas dinner, which was nice. I liked it. And we had a 4th later on, but we had 4 turkey legs that were just fucking ginormous. They were like something out of the Flintstones, right? Absolutely huge. And I managed to source my own cranberries, which was quite cool. So I made fresh cranberry sauce, and it was amazing. It was really good. But I did make a bit of a boo-boo. So whenever I go to the bonfire, I always try and give everyone a bottle of port. It's just like an easy gift to give to everyone. And I must have picked up one that I'd already opened. So someone that I gave port to on the Christmas Eve has got like a half open one. Someone's got a half empty one. So I'm sure I'll find out.
Yeah, you will find out for sure.
I definitely will. Absolutely.
Yeah, the rumors will spread that you gave half a bottle to somebody.
I know. And I was gutted as well because I really fancied a drink when I got back as well. So.
Well, now you need to compensate for a half a bottle. You have to give 2 bottles away next time to that person, just to be sure that accident doesn't happen again.
See, Joel, this is where you need to like change the thing. If you want to eat turkey at Christmas, then I say you eat turkey at Christmas. If you don't enjoy it, change the program. Like make turkey.
Yeah, dot-head steak that I made.
Awesome red wine sauce, Joel. Oh my god, mate, you should have tasted it. It was fucking amazing, but it did get me pissed. But yeah, that was awesome. So, go on, Lee. I want to hear all about your Christmas dinner.
Yeah, you're the mad. Yeah, you have a child and a fire. So, oh yeah, that was a drama. The flue in our fireplace got wonky.
He's probably gone.
So Pete, go on then. Apart from the sunburn and the short continental flight, how was Christmas?
Yeah, really good. I love going. The fire they build in the village is nuts, man. Honestly, there was a tree that must have taken them about 3 days to chop down, and fuck knows how they got it in the middle of the square. But it was probably about 4 meters of like circumference. Yeah, it was just colossal. And how the hell they got it there? I reckon it must have taken them at least 2-3 hours to chop down, and then just dragging it there. I have no idea how they do it. And I would love. I might have been on some big machines. If I've not been in Gran Canaria, I would have helped them out on the Thursday. But I've got 6 fucking hours notice. But I'll know for next year. So at least next year I can help.
I reckon it was 2 little old ladies who, like, traditionally the tree feather and the dragger. You know, they just cut it out.
Never underestimate a Portuguese woman. Honestly, with the legs that some of them have, honestly, I swear they can carry a lot more than me. So they are nuts. But so are the guys. Honestly. Yeah, fucking hell. We were talking about Di's heart operation, and fucking half the village have fucking had stents in. I don't know how they manage it or afford it, but there we go. No, it's nuts.
So Christmas dinner was good then? Yeah, turkey as well?
Yeah, it was really good, man. No, I loved it. Really nice. Oh, I made the best pigs in blankets. So had some homemade sausages with Spanish ham. They were amazing. Definitely just like salt bombs. They were fantastic. So yeah, pretty good. My Brussels didn't come up this year. So I think they will, but they'll be about January. Eventually. Yeah. So apart from that, I had pretty much everything. Go on, Lee. What about you? What do you have, mate?
Well, we started Christmas Eve with bacalhau and beef and pork. So there was Christmas Eve. There was 13 people there.
Awesome.
And enough food to feed a small army.
This is at your house, right?
No, we were downstairs. We were at Nanda's this year.
Wow. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I didn't have to do any washing up or anything. It was fucking brilliant. But I sent Eric a video. There was 13 people there. There was 14 desserts. I'm not talking like small desserts. I'm talking like 14 different types of dessert. No, Pete, you laugh. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, man, honestly, it just reminds me of Philomena's husband, right? Whenever we used to go to a buffet or anything, he would try every dessert, right? So they'd have 20 desserts out there. He'd try every single one. And
fucking ridiculous.
Well, he ended up his trousers were covered in blood one day, and they found out that all that eating quickly and all the way he was eating had basically caused his fucking intestines to rupture. So you have to
He deserved it. He deserved it. So we started off with pork and bacalhau. Yesterday for Christmas dinner was pork again with some bacon bits in it. What else was there? More bacalhau. But we had lots of prawns and mussels and shrimp. Oh, the shrimp were fantastic yesterday. Yeah, it was all that. You've seen my family. There's not a small person in it. It's all just full on food. Awesome. But I got 7 Christmas presents this year.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Not a pair of socks or boxes amongst them. All wine. I got 7 bottles of wine for Christmas.
Wow.
And that
all JP.
Well done, mate.
Oh, do you know what, Ken? None of it was JP. That was the disappointing bit.
Yeah, by the way, I knew you wanted JP. Just we'll revisit that again. By the way, all that wine is gone and all that beer is drank and it's been replenished and already tapped into. So yeah.
You've not drank all that wine in 2 days.
No, not me. Like I cooperation. So I had a little sip here or there, but yeah, that's it. Once the bottle was open, like I snuck a little.
Oh, Kate is a fucking lust. Kate is a fucking lust then, because there's a lot of fucking wine there. She's done well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, New Year, I'm going to be next door at my mate Ricardo's for the night. We've been invited next door he's having a party this year.
Oh, awesome.
Wow. That's a rare treat getting invited to a Portuguese home.
No, it's really not on my street. I've been invited to a lot of them. I've refused to go. But this year, Ricardo's doing it, and he lives next door to me. And I quite like him.
Next door.
It's just all the guys from the cafe, really. They've been the same faces, I see all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be good fun. What time
I'm meeting you?
20 steps away from my front door. I walk out of my front door, down the corridor, down his corridor, be perfect. I can stagger home. Yeah. So that's how my week. Oh, and the van's still fucked, so I'm still not working.
Did anyone diagnose it, or just okay.
Ken, nobody's fucking open. No one's prepared to even look at it until the new year.
Okay. Oh shit, man, that's a problem.
Yeah, well, it fucking is what it is, Pete. You don't like in Portugal. On the fucking good week, it'll take them a month to look at it.
I'll tell you what, I was fucking
Christmas is going to be a fucking nightmare.
You'll love this. Oh, my mechanic, so my tractor mechanic, and he's great with cars as well, but he doesn't like them. He was the one that was thrown in. I thought they were throwing in fucking bangers, right? But what I realised is they're throwing in cartridges. They get the
cartridges.
Yeah, they pull the cartridge open, tip the powder in, compress it, and then chuck it in.
Yeah,
the explosion that they fucking go.
It's actually quite good fun. Yeah, it's popped really well.
So that is my mechanic. He does that, right? And he'll take my anything that breaks mine in whenever. But with the Tesla, you don't need to worry. It's nice not to have that issue. Do you know what I mean? It's just tires and a windscreen wash, and that's pretty much it. So,
the first year I bought a house at Whitworth on the moor, we ripped all the woodwork out because we had woodworm and wood rot. So we had a stack as big as most council bonfires at the back of the house. So I invited all my mates round. I got loads of pies in. I got catering for the night. We had a massive bonfire, and I spent about. So this will be 1992, 93. I spent about 700 quid on fireworks. just like standard, basic firework boxes. And so we let them all off. It was great. All the families were there. As soon as the families left, I found all the duds that hadn't gone off, put them in a sack and chucked them onto the fire and shouted, "Run!" And everybody just scattered. There were nails and fragments of timber flying everywhere for about half an hour. Fucking brilliant.
I have to admit, what I love about Portugal is the fires. No health and safety would ever permit any other European country to burn the kind of fires they have here, right?
Well, they burn it right under the power lines, right? Is that what you?
Yeah. Well, no, I found out they're telephone lines, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, nobody uses those. Yeah,
every year they burn them, but they always stack it right under them. So it's really good fun watching telephone lines burn, and it's kind of I just love it. In front of the church, you just build something that no other European country would even touch. They'd all go health and safety crazy, and here it's perfectly acceptable. And chuck blankets into the fire. It's fab, man. It's an awesome.
That first one at Whitworth was the inside of it was all laminate flooring that I'd ripped. So technically plastic. And I started it with a car tire filled with diesel.
They were chucking cooking oil on and straw and stuff, but I don't know, not too much plastic. It was good though. It was really nice. And then on midnight, you have like the sausage. I love the little grilled sausages that everyone has. That's really nice. And it's a really nice thing to have, man. I love rural Portugal. Those fires are just lovely, and it's nice to kind of get together with all your mates. And fucking 18 euros for 20 beers is not bad, man. I just get crates and crates in there, so you stack them up, and fucking hell, we were pissed, weren't we? Definitely. So yeah, it's quite easy to just that's the best way of getting through Bacalhau, Joel. Get really fucking hammered, honestly. That's the only way I reckon you can face it.
Lee, I have a follow-up question, Lee. How long did that fire burn? If you had a tire going,
it was still burning the day after because I was getting rid of all the waste from the house. So at some point, I put all the old double glazing units on as well. But what I did afterwards, when it had all burnt down, I brought the work truck in with all the lads. We cleaned it, and we put wildflower seed on. So it was a perfect circle on the moor at Whitworth with beautiful wildflower seeds in the spring, where I'd had my fire the year before. And then we had another fire. We had like 4 fires in like 4 every year. We did a big bonfire.
What did you create? Did you create mutant wildflowers out of that? Like I imagine, like all the chemicals you released. Yeah.
No, I just put
you got a 3-eyed daisy. Yeah.
It's not
I worked in Oldham, but I lived in Rochdale. So what I did after, when it had all cooled down the week later, I drove the lads over from Oldham, made them lunch. We sat and had a few beers, and they cleaned up my big fire waste. But we had to dig like an inch of soil out, drive it back to Oldham, and tip it in the tip, and then replace it with soil and seed. So I did it every year for a few years. Good fun.
Oh, that's really good, man. Because the nightmare here, people put potash and stuff, and because the ground's really acidic anyway, it kills their plants off. If you do it in England, Tom, you're all right. But here, no.
In England, it's fucking bouncing back. I was a bit worried one year, Pete. It is actually peat moor. It's a peat bog. And I was a bit worried one year that we might set the peat on fire.
Yeah, man. I know some people in Ireland where they only survived this winter because it was a peat bog, and you know what it's like when it's rained, you can't get through it, right? You'll just sink into nothing, right? So they only survived by burning their house, which was made of peat. So they were literally burning bits off the house. It's just nuts.
It burns so well.
It does burn really well, but you shouldn't get rid of it. Dig it out. It is something that you need to preserve. So yeah, but it does stink. Definitely, yeah. No, it's good stuff.
It also makes good whiskey too. Yeah.
I was considering opening a bottle of whiskey this Christmas. I didn't get around to it. I've had enough wine. I might open a bottle at New Year.
Okay. Well, you didn't give me time. What time am I coming around to meet you pregame before we go over to your neighbors?
Sorry, Ken, you weren't invited. I'm sorry.
Not yet, but I will. Yeah, I'm just teasing you. Just want to get.
You've got your family. You got your family to be with at New Year. You don't need my fucking idiot mates.
No, I know.
Man. Oh, no.
So my week, it was
Nobody cares.
No one cares. Although I have to say, as well as the 24th and the obligatory bacalao, yesterday was an absolute feast to behold, including I splashed out on a 6.5 kilo presunto leg, basically, with get it in a box with a bottle of wine, a stand for it to go on. Fucking thing's about 1 meter long. But we've just started slicing into that yesterday, and Alfie went absolutely bananas at the fact there was a whole leg of pork on the table. She was very pleased about that, and it was nice to have 4 generations of family around the table, which is kind of nice. So the Sogra and myself and Margarita, the kids and the grandkids. So it was kind of nice having a very nice family event. And yeah, I've still got half a turkey left. I don't know, turkey curry, maybe turkey pie coming up in the next day or two. I like turkey, so I don't care. I don't eat it enough. It seems to be something I really enjoy, but only ever eat it at Christmas.
They're the easiest birds to keep, man. Honestly, out of all the poultry I've ever had, they are like the most easy ones to breed.
You had a whole enclosure of turkey, didn't you?
Yeah. I was like, but we got to redefine keep. Like to look after, yes. Keep, that's another issue.
Yeah, no, you can't keep them because their legs will break. They basically get to a weight where they can't function anymore because they're meat birds. They're not bred to kind of carry on. So they'll basically bust their legs if they keep growing. But they're awesome. They're really, really simple. You don't have to. With chickens, there's always one bastard chicken at the end that won't go in the coop, and they're real cunts. And turkeys are just stupid as fuck, and they will go straight in. They're just lovely. They're really easy to keep. So I would recommend them. And they grow quick as well. And they eat pondweed, so they're fucking really easy to feed as well. So they're not bad, honestly.
I heard turkey eggs, which I've never tried in my life, but I heard turkey eggs are amazing as well.
They're really big, man, and you can be allergic. It's a bit like duck eggs. You have to kind of try them out first. So don't go in for a whole one straight away because you might get really ill. That's all I'd say. So, like any of those things. So.
Biblical shots or vomiting or what?
Well, probably a bit of both. So yeah, you have to be really careful. I think it's something like 40% of people are allergic to turkey and duck eggs. So
you say 4-0?
Yeah, I think it's pretty high percentage. So
Pretty high,
yeah, it's one of those ones where you have to be really careful with trying them out first. So they are really nice. They're really rich, but just don't go for a whole one straight away. That's what I'd say. It's one of those things. Yeah.
I was just trying to Google the turkey egg allergy, and AI.
So imagine they don't make an eggnog out of that.
The data is unavailable apparently.
Well, I know from most of my friends who keep ducks, and we had our turkey eggs as well, that you do have to be wary with them. Duck egg allergies are probably a lot easier to look up, to be honest, and it's a similar sort of thing. So it's one of those ones where lots of people are allergic to it. It's like Max put up a brilliant picture on Facebook the other day where he said, just been out foraging and put a picture of a death cap. It was awesome. But yeah, I don't know. You do have to be a little bit careful. Oh, Joel, I had an amazing picanha the other day. So have you been eating bacalao the last 2 days then? Oh, you poor thing. Fucking hell, man. Definitely. There's got to be some sort of remedy.
Yeah, that's why I want to die. Fuck.
But are they masking it with anything? Or they put it in a casserole, or you just giving a big slab of bacalao?
Yeah, usually I hate eating with cabbage.
Oh yeah. You don't need that. You already having bacalao. You don't need to get cabbage.
Yeah. So there was an option. So, potatoes and a little bit of fucking corn.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Simon was saying no turkey this year, it's just a big fat duck. Delicios.
Duck is nice. Yeah. I had duck and crispy aromatic duck the other day in Spain. That was lovely. Fucking hell.
Nice.
Well, twice. Oh.
I'm not so sure about being the same taste as a duck.
No, ducks are lovely. They're delicious.
It's just amazing.
Fatty, but really nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, the turkey and duck are that similar. I mean, I even eat either in a while, but
this is a good idea. Tortilla wraps a good solution for the meat leftovers.
I want mayonnaise. There's all sorts of things you can do with turkey and mayo. So anything like that is good.
My sister made a turkey curry, which was amazing. One year, a turkey pie, like sauce, mushrooms.
Yeah, the pot pies. Yeah, that's a good thing. So
yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I just got the most amazing food stuff. I'm gonna have to show you. I'll go and get it. It's awesome. I'm limiting myself. I'm on a diet at the moment, so I'm gonna have one biscuit a night. I'll just go get it for you. Oh mate.
He says one biscuit. He didn't mention the how big the biscuit is.
Yeah. We already know the surprise. The diameter is like
it's the entire box. We know.
like giant cookie. Yeah.
I'm getting old.
One of the things they make in a paella pan, right? It's
I mean, Don and I made like the sugar cookies. They put those sprinkles and all the frosting on that for Christmas, and gave the nasty ones to Santa, so that he could have them enjoy them. And then but like I try to get her like I'll just make one big one. Let's just make like one giant one. So she wouldn't do it.
So also I made some other things. Pigs in blankets, of course, because sausages wrapped in bacon is like an amazing concept anyway. And then my own creation, which was sausage meat, which I squeezed out the skins and then mixed with like walnuts, chestnuts, cranberry. I made these little balls, which I kind of roast. They came out a real thing. The family have named them, like I think it was either Pharaoh's testicles or something like that. But I'm all right with the name. Jesus Christ, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
So
Joel?
that is actually
Tell
Why-
the name.
Yeah, once again, if you have to go up, if you get snowed in the valley, you're a snowshoe right there. So yeah,
I love them.
I told you they would. I predicted it wouldn't be small. It will be messy when he eats. It will be fucking messy, but it is not small now.
No,
in your defense, Pete, it looks like it's mostly air. So yeah, you're gonna burn more calories chewing that. So
It looks like
I reckon there's about a block and a half of butter as well as air.
yeah, I know it's all butter and sugar. Yeah,
Portuguese lily pads, basically, is what you got there.
Oh, they're awesome. I love them. They're fantastic. Just a dip of coffee, and then I can keep to my limit of I think Weight Watchers say 1 biscuit a night. That'll do me definitely. No, it should be good. Sorry, I've given up on my diet plans just until New Year's when I'm going to give up smoking as well. So bloody annoying, but there we go.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that too. I do get those pills, by the way. You swear those work, right? I took one, and then I realized that because it says you have to take them every 2 hours. I'm like, and I had so much going on. I'm like, I can't commit to this. I have to wait till I can actually.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Pay attention to it.
Did you, when you took it, did you find yourself just not wanting to? It's really.
I mean,
weird.
I said one little pill, and I had so much going on that it was when I was really sick too. So I figured like, oh, maybe I'll quit now because I can't even breathe. It might be help, So like, but then I did like I'm like I can't do this right now. So yeah.
I'd use them particularly for flights, right? Recently, because they're just brilliant for not wanting to smoke during a flight.
Well, I didn't realize that you can get them over the counter. I thought they were prescriptions. So when I asked for them, I didn't realize that you can just get them.
That's awesome because I might get some more as well. But my mate,
well, you're a hoarder. Don't you have like already have a shed full of them?
I've got one packet. But my friend, Ewan, gave up for 3 months, same as me, really, and then started again. And he said, he just asked for more. And I didn't think you could get them over the counter. I'm going to have to go to your chemist.
Well, no, because I obviously, he wrote it down, but then Katie said that you can get them over the counter. When she went to the pharmacist, was like, didn't want you to see a piece of paper. He just like gave it to her.
That's awesome. I'm going to do that then.
I didn't do that, but she said, yeah, they were apparently over the counter. So.
Well, Di's just worked out that our health insurance this year has saved us about 40 grand, I think. So, yeah. So the operation cost 23, and how much are we paying of it? 500 euros. So I would definitely recommend getting health insurance, man. It's not bad. So. Yeah,
no. When I was hospitalized for a week, I just couldn't believe how inexpensive it was. It's
just nuts, isn't it?
And that was for probably. I know, Joel, that like it's not always the bet, but coming from the United States, it's kind of shocking that I don't go bankrupt over taking an ambulance ride. So
yeah, absolutely, and it's the same in the UK. Honestly, if private health insurance is just astronomical, Andy, don't you?
Yeah, because you pay a lot and then they don't cover anything.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And then they deny this and that, like that you're this, that even though you were in the hospital that was in the network, the doctor who came in ran your scans, whatever, it wasn't part of the network, and therefore how do you know this? The guy reading the CAT scan or something like that was was it in network or something like that? It's just ridiculous, and you get whacked with some crazy bill.
Someone was saying, been trying with patches, they seem to work, but he's had vivid dreams of them. I had that with patches.
I can't do the patches.
I did, but I did like 20 years. I don't remember.
But no, those are brilliant, Ken. Honestly, I swear to God, they will work for you. It's just how long they work for you is the question, really. So when I took them, it's the first time I've genuinely given up for a long period of time. So I honestly.
Well, I mean, ultimately, I have to commit to it, because it's on me. It's not like the magic pill. I just need to.
It is though. I swear.
I have to get my. I know, but I gotta get my head around because you can always find a way to slip back.
Slink
back. yeah. So, but yeah, I need to actually be committed to it.
Yeah, well, I think you'll do it. Honestly, I really do. I think you'll.
No, I will. I mean, I did when I moved because it was easy when I moved to Portugal until I slipped into it again. But it was easy because of like change of location, change of scenery. Just like, So it was.
I
easy
tried
to
these
do.
vape things that Simon was saying. I tried them, but they didn't function for me in the slightest.
Oh no, I vaped with the Juul things that used to be good because it allowed me to smoke while I was working, which I just ended up just smoking so much more because but it was like it was bad. So that's actually what the last thing I was like hooked on before I moved to Portugal. So I just didn't bring any. Just that was it.
Yeah, the vapes they tasted like. Do you know that brand Chloroseptic? The sort of thing you gargle.
Yeah.
It's like a vapor version of that, which is disgusting, and they're supposed to give you like a measured nicotine dose, which I didn't even feel like it was doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, like whenever they do like a news coverage, they would show vaping. They show like someone doing like a huge hookah and like blowing out, it's like massive. But what I loved about it is like I could actually palm it, and like I could if I dissipated it slowly, I could just smoke without anyone knowing. So just like I mean, I smoke on airplanes with it all the time, and I don't mean in the bathroom. I mean like just like on just sitting in my seat. So yeah.
No. Well, you don't need to with those pills, honestly. I did a whole load of long haul flights this time, like over to Tokyo and stuff, and back, and I didn't feel any need to smoke at all. So it was really good, and it was like a magic pill for me. Those ones really do work. So it's just when you give them up, it's just not having an excuse. My mate had an excuse.
But by the way, this conversation, you know what I want to do right now? Like I want a cigarette so fucking bad right now.
You've got a skylight. Just flip your skylight open, right?
I know. I have to commit that, and also I'm gonna probably have this office painted anyway. So like, yeah. Let's yell at the motherfucker while we have a chance. So
the missus quit about 6 months ago, and she used a pill called Champix or something like that. As far
I hate Champix. Yeah, I don't get on with that at all. But that's the other one. That's the alternative. So
yeah, someone gave me some like years ago. Like they gave me because like they weren't working for her, and so she gave them to me, and I took them for like a few days, or whatever. Like it didn't work.
Yeah. Honestly, those
it's supposed to just make you nauseous of it. So
I didn't get any nausea at all. But they are meant to be antidepressants. They didn't. I don't know. So obviously they don't really work for that, but they do work for the giving up stuff. I think they're brilliant.
There is a side effect to the Champix. Apparently, it was nausea, which is mild to moderate. Headache.
It's supposed to kind of give you nausea and headache, like to make you not want to smoke. So
yeah, sleeping difficulty and unusual vivid dreams.
Yeah, fuck that for a laugh. Definitely, I'm not doing that. Definitely. No, that was the other stuff's really good. Didn't get any side effects at all from those pills you've got, Kent. So hopefully you'll be the same, and you won't have any issues at all.
There's other side effects, which includes gastrointestinal issues, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, flatulence, heartburn, stomach pain, dry mouth.
I know you well enough, Andy, to know that you can Google all of that and do a top 10 in the wrong order of that while I have a cigarette. Because I'm going to go nuts. I'll be right back. I know, but I know you can Google all the gastrointestinal things and kill some time while
No, it's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
It's the American adverts, remember, which have like everything. Don't they have to put it on the so they've got.
It's funny because like I don't really watch television because I'm so busy when I go back to New York, but because as I've told before, there's just like a small little TV, like itty bitty, like I don't even know if it's in color, like it barely is like has any color left, but it's like old, like I wouldn't call it, maybe not a tube TV, but it's not flat, so it's like I guess maybe it has a tube, but yeah, and it's just because nobody actually lives there. It's just like an apartment that I borrow. It's just occasionally used. And it has like an antenna that's like all wonky, and if anyone drives down the street, like it cuts out for a minute, so like it can't commit. But yeah, just like every once in a while, I'll flip it on and like I just can't believe that like all the pharmaceutical advertising just like wall to wall and like all the it's nuts. So, but yeah, I just like you just forget that.
I remember watching American football game, and first thing I realized when you watch American TV, the adverts like every 10 minutes, without question, like 5 minutes.
I just forgot about how many different dick pills they sell, and it's always so funny because it's always like the third the guy on his third wife, so it's like some gray haired gentleman with a woman, about
with a trophy wife,
like 25 years as junior, laying it outdoor in bathtubs, just or going.
What I realized
walking around a lake or something like that. Yeah. So
the content basically was pickup trucks, Viagra, some pharmacy chain, some health insurance, and just for men. it's like know your advertising market, right? It's like here's American football, so here's all the products you want to buy, men, basically. Which was quite good, but a lot of pickup truck adverts. Basically, it was all General Motors, Dodge, and Ford pickups.
I watched some really good TV over Christmas as well. I'll tell you what, there's one I'd really recommend to you. It's called The Revenge Club. So if you want to watch something really good, it's only 5 episodes or something, but 6, but it's awesome. We didn't get it.
I've heard that name, but what is it on? That's the problem. Is because I still I navigate legally. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, you see, I don't, so I don't really know exactly which channel it's on.
So I think it's either Netflix or Prime where you can find that. I think because I saw the banner for it, and I was like,
"Oh, it's really good. That's excellent." What else is really good? Have you watched Pluribus yet, or not? Have you seen?
No, I hardly have time. I mean, I should have time. I should just let everything get.
Although anyway, I tell you what.
Yeah, but I have a backlog of stuff I need to watch because I like to let them save up. I don't like to watch 6 episodes, then have to wait for the 7th. So I like to wait for this. I wait for the season to end. Yeah. So
I think Ken, I think you'd really like that. Revenge Club is great. So the precept behind it is everyone's got a divorce and they're getting revenge on their partners, their ex-partners for what they did. It's just brilliant and it's full of really good twists. So I would thoroughly recommend that. It's just really good fun to watch. And that Pluribus is a really good idea. I think the whole precept behind it is really good. I don't know if you've heard of that one. So
well, the adverts have reached me they're popped up watch Pluribus, but yeah, what's the concept?
So the concept is they pick up a code, a genetic code that's broadcast from space, and it passes down a kind of virus that infects virtually everyone in the world apart from about 12 or 13 people. And you view it from one of the people that's a miserable, grumpy git that hates, they're having to communicate with everybody together. And it's just really good because you're essentially dealing with one, I don't know, it's just quite a nice novel concept. It's I can't remember what the director's name is, but he's done a whole load of stuff that's pretty good. So, but yeah, it's worth watching, definitely. So yeah, the whole of humanity is kind of is taken over just by this alien kind of virus. So, and they have
they like 12, 13 people gotta carry on.
Yeah, but they can't. The aliens can't harm them. They can't lie. So, and they have a collective memory of everyone else. So if you ask them, say, what Joel actually thinks of me, it would have to tell you the truth rather than lie about anything. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite I think it's quite a fun concept anyway.
So
it's quite well done.
It's ordered by Apple for Apple TV Plus, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to find who it's done by.
Yeah, it's the director's really good. He's done loads of really good things. I'll find it as well.
I can't really see it now. I'm looking on Wiki.
Maybe I'll look it up too. So I'll assume Joel's not paying
Vince Gilligan, that's it. And
he's Breaking Bad and and Better Call Saul. I need to finish Better Call Saul.
Exactly.
I lost that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's really.
I tell you what I did watch, though, being Christmas, I watched Die Hard. That was the thing.
Die Hard is a movie, but
some say, according to Bruce Willis once, he said that Die Hard, the first, is not a fucking Christmas movie.
Shit.
It's a Christmas movie, but
in an office Christmas party. It is a Christmas movie.
Jimmy Carr was saying, if you're with an old person, all you have to do is say, did you watch Die Hard? Did you watch Die Hard? Did you watch Die Hard? Because you look at the state of Bruce now, it's kind of, I don't think it's one to watch with people with dementia, to be fair. So, oh my God, those films that he was putting out when he knew he was going to go were pretty terrible. He put like a big dash of, he acted in virtually anything, didn't he, for a while? But
when he had star power, he did, was it Hudson Hawk? So that'll also tell you, a little bit about when he's in his prime. It's not that great either. So, I mean, he's done some good stuff. I thought Die Hard was very novel. I didn't watch really the other ones other than the original. I was shocked because the original kind of bombed in the box office, and I saw it like second run theater like in the summer or something like that, and it was because he was vulnerable, and that I think that would have made it really novel.
He's done some stingers,
and of course the villains are good. But what
he did some stingers. Look Who's Talking, where he voiced a baby.
Yeah.
I was done loads of awful ones recently.
The Hudson Hawk one. That's that it's not so much that it's a bad movie, which it is. It's just that it was like one of those, just like they kept rewriting the script, and like he was involved in producing it, and they just couldn't decide anything. They would have to change locations and just completely change the concept while they were shooting, and it was just like it was a disaster in the making. Like it was like people. I've read people's reports of what it was like working on that film, where like suddenly expect to be on set, but like, oh no, go back to the hotel for like 2 weeks for rewriting everything. So yeah, it was just like
So the Scientology movie John Travolta did was just meant. Well, I think it was one of the worst movies of all time, wasn't it? But yeah, there are some right stinkers when actors actually get their way with writing the script. There are some really awful films out there from that. But yeah, Bruce did a whole catalogue of terrible stuff just before when he knew he was sick, I think. But he was all right in Pulp Fiction as well, wasn't he? He's done a few.
That was once again, trying to look at himself in a new way. That Tarantino does, where he kind of just like same with Travolta. Where like you put him in something you're not used to seeing him in. So
yeah, exactly. Get away from that typecasting. Yeah, no, that's good. Definitely, they weren't bad. But yeah, that's really good. I would really, really recommend that Revenge Club as well. The Revenge Club is awesome. It's brilliantly written. It's really nice to have something that's written really well. So
yeah, my Wi-Fi here is only on part one. When I get into stage 2 of it, because then I'll look into getting all the little bits and pieces I need to go dark, as it were, and be able to find what I need. So
I'm sorry, I was just looking at Bruce Willis's filmography. It's from 2019. Everything was direct to video.
Yeah,
literally.
Much cash as he did, wasn't he? So
direct to video. A lot of it was from 2014. Put it that way, but yeah. I mean,
and he was great.
There were a couple of everything. No, I don't think. I think that some of his stuff are either on Netflix too.
Well, I don't know what straight to video means. If it's like not
right, yeah, it used to mean something different than it does now. Because
yeah, you're right. Yeah, but then you think the worst thing is that cinema is being saved by the most awful franchise ever. A lot of cinemas are staying open because of Avatar, which is just
no, it's not saved.
4 hours. 4 hours of sitting on your ass and watching terrible animation. Oh my God, I don't know how.
I've never seen any of them. What?
The first one I watched, the first one in the cinema back then in IMAX, I think, It was a great movie. I enjoy watching it. The second and third, lost the luster. Honestly, the novelty of even though it is a sci-fi movie, the novelty of the thing. Actually, the first one is a story on its own. Doesn't need the second and third part. To be fair, I would pass on them. The first one, it was great because it was something new, it was something different. The storyline was okay, it was great. The storytelling, it was really encompassed on 2.5 hours of movie, I think. But the second and the third, not really.
4 hours. And I think the other thing, Joel, is like James Cameron. I can't fault him. He's produced some amazing movies, right? Yeah, Terminator, Terminator 2, loads of really fantastic films James Cameron's done, right? But
Yeah,
I think it's in his
but
own.
this thing of environmentally friendly or ecological or whatever it will contradict everything else that he does. So
Well, I think he's still got a pretty amazing track record if you look at what the films he's produced.
no, he does. Terminator 1 and 2, maybe 3 is a little bit of a stretch because the other ones are crap, honestly.
I don't think he did 3. I think he stopped at 2, which is a good idea, to be fair. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
No, I think he did more than that.
No, I don't think he did. I think he pretty much stopped there. But he did loads of films that you might not even kind of associate with him. But he is old. He's 71. He wouldn't be a bad bet for the death pool, to be fair. But
I would say when Dick Van Dyke and was it year before that, Mel Brooks. I was going with the old one. I'm gonna go with someone someone younger who probably should die.
Yeah, but you look, for example, at Michael Bay. He had The Island, which was the one that I knew more of it. Then he started with Transformers. Transformers 1 and 2 were great. 3 and 4, 5, and the Bumblebee remake, okay. The Bumblebee prequel actually was okay. Now there's the problem with always, in my view, is all the remakes they do on movies and TV shows and everything else. That is what is going to fuck up the industry even more. Because honestly, if you look at the precedents, you will see that the remakes not all the time, actually more of the times, fail compared to the original works than you actually do anything good.
They are doing
some. For example, I give you one example of the opposite. RoboCop. The RoboCop remake was actually good.
The great film RoboCop, the original one.
I think the original's better though. I still think the original. And given the time and what they were doing, and yeah, Cameron was responsible for Aliens as well, which is a great movie. Even though I really like the original, I still think the second one.
The original was Ridley Scott, wasn't it? The first Alien.
Yeah.
Looking at James Cameron's filmography, there's Avatar, The Way of the Water, Avatar, Fire and Ash,
terrible crap.
Avatar 4, 5. So there's a whole. They're coming. He's basically, but Avatar and the second one was basically the second one was the same story as the first one. Oh no, there's some humans coming. War. And
you now on the third one is exactly the same thing, except the humans are now on Avatar skins and doing with other tribes to do the same thing. The Fire and Ice is exactly the same narrative. It's still the same plot.
He also did Escape from New York, Rambo, First Blood Part 2.
But think what big movies they were. You think about it at the time. Rambo was fucking massive and a huge box office success. Terminator wasn't massive, but Terminator 2 was. Aliens was absolutely huge. All of the stuff that he produced, Titanic, all those films were massive and kind of hit the spot. Whereas I think he's just lost himself with.
They are already announcing they want to do a remake of 300. That movie has what? Not even 20 years old. It is.
Yeah, and it was kind of crap at the time as well. So
Yeah,
it's amazing. They've done a remake of All Creatures Great and Small, which I think is a really weird one to do a remake of. They've done remakes of virtually fucking everything, you name it. But
the problem is when they do remakes, the majority of the stuff they do on remakes is crap.
Yeah, I agree. But I think it's nostalgia and it's lazy writing, which is why it's really nice.
The lazy writing is trying to include to modern audiences and to be more engaged with the times, current times. So it's fucking bullshit. Because so here, Tropical Thunder, for example, with Robert Downey Jr. Put his face painted black. He wouldn't do the movie now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at also Ridley Scott's filmography, having spoken about him. I didn't realise there was a Gladiator 2. Who knew?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't that long ago, but...
No, last year.
Gladiator 2 was shit, too, honestly.
But he did Blade Runner, Alien, Kingdom of Heaven, which was a good film, The Martian, Prometheus, lots of Alien movies, to be fair. Thelma and Louise, Black Hawk Down. So he's done some good movies. But like everyone, I guess they direct because maybe they're not busy. Maybe they just take on a job for the sake of it.
You will see a decline of quality once it started with new directors. Once the already established one starts to retire or pass away, you will see a decline even further on the remakes that you currently have.
But then some of the stuff they're making that's new is actually quite good. I quite enjoy. Like even I like Fallout's quite fun, and it was quite a good game. There's quite a few game-based ones that are actually really quite.
Speaking of Fallout, the second season has started now on.
I played the game, and there's references to the game. You can see the characters, and I see the first season. I haven't started yet watching season 2. But the first season, okay, there's references to the characters and everything else. But honestly, compared to the game, like for example Fallout 4 that I played,
Oh, it's quite good. I think it's quite good. It's pretty gory and it's quite good fun. So, and there are some decent things to watch out there. Definitely, it's not bad.
Yeah, but
I still think like there's good stuff that's going to come out on cinema. The problem is I'm sure it costs a lot of money to make something like that looks high budget.
Forget the Marvel movies, for example, because they were horse shit this year.
Then I'll give you a good example, Andy. Di went to the cinema with Margarita twice, right? And that's central Lisbon, right? In the shopping centre at Parkton Choice, yeah. And there was one other couple in there for one time she went, and about 4 or 5 people the next time she went. Cinemas are dying, yeah. And the only thing that kind of keeps them going half time is this kind of people are obsessed with Avatar, people are obsessed with Star Wars or something, or maybe one particular franchise or another. But it's a dead format. COVID kind of killed the whole idea of the cinema off. Do you know what I mean?
You mentioned Star Wars. Really, the 7, 8, and 9?
No. They're replaying the old ones in the cinema, though, Joel. So
and thankfully they get audiences that want to reminisce and watch on a big screen those that they never watched. That is a good thing.
What you need as a cinema is a massive screen, awesome sound. Instead of chairs, you need sofas and table service that brings you stuff. Then you'd revive a cinema.
That was a thing in here in the north on the Bon Success shopping. They had the cinemas had the VIP room.
In London they do, right? So a lot of the cinemas in Greenwich, all sorts of places, they have exactly what you just said, Andy. Sofas,
Yeah, what would attract you is taking this.
You're talking about 300-400 quid to take a family out there, so it costs. It's going to cost you a shitload. I can't imagine anyone in Portugal spending that money.
No. I paid back then. This was early 2000s. I pay around 15 euros.
Look, words. I mean, the minimum price for those seats is what, 75 quid, I think.
Yeah, what's the cinema?
Yeah, no. Here in Portugal was a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But guess what? Not anymore.
Yeah, because it's not that popular. Unfortunately enough, it sounds like a great idea.
No, it was like the same thing as the 3D movies.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, you could see them dying a death. Those glasses. Well, that new Avatar's in fucking 3D, isn't it? The latest one. So it's putting on shitty glasses again. Who wants?
No, but yeah, there was a couple of years where technology tried to push for 3D televisions, 3D mobile phones, everything else. Honestly, it didn't. This is already the second time they tried to attempt and move through 3D technology, and it doesn't work. It doesn't cut on. It died.
It's shit, Joel, is the problem with it. But I remember one of our lodgers spending a fortune on 3D TV and subscription services and everything else. Hardly ever used it, and real pain in the ass and crap as well, quite crap. But where technology is moving on is things like automation, drone services, AI. There's so many ways that it has moved on.
And the thing that I hate the most that I cannot find is physical media. I cannot buy a fucking DVD going to a major retailer, try to buy a fucking DVD or a Blu-ray to have in my collection physical media anymore.
Well, you can order.
That's how
I have to order it online. I have to purchase and order it online. I have to purchase from eBay or whatever, because in order to have actual physical stuff that I want to say is mine, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with it, put it on a fucking reader. Digital media. Okay, so yeah, you have a internet service provider. You buy a movie for €2. You have the movie for 2 years. Then you change service providers, and the movie, gone.
Yeah, I think having a physical media is still, it should be a thing.
There's not a single store except used article stores that probably will sell physical medias. If I go to Vorten, Fnac, Rádio Popular, Darty, Media Market, or anywhere else, I cannot find a fucking DVD or a Blu-ray to have in my collection.
Joel, you need to come out here and go to the services, because they have tape cassettes that I haven't seen for fucking like 30 years, right? Audio cassettes, they have CDs, and they have fucking DVDs, right? So all of the old media, I had to purchase
this from Germany.
But you didn't know, because you could literally, I think I had the same thing somewhere or other. You can literally download, you can stream it live.
Here's the thing, I don't want it down. I already have a fucking external drive filled with TV series and some movies. I want an actual physical stuff that I can collect and keep.
Jesus Christ,
this is still, look, in its cellophane, because it has the barcode on it. Look, it's still got the cellophane wrapper on a TDK 90.
Oh, I learned this week. It was really interesting.
Unopened. I think that's an artifact.
I still have my Blu-ray PC Blu-ray drive that I have on my computer. Still have it, and I purchased that shit in 2005. I still have it. I still fucking use it all the fucking time. I just need it because there's no compatible free software that can use that or can detect the drive. I had to purchase Cyberlink studio to have it running, because other than that, it's the only device that I have for physical media to read Blu-ray Blu-ray discs. DVDs, I have laptop, I can sort that out in order to play and everything else. But the thing is, I want quality. Okay, I have a thing for quality, so I started to purchase more Blu-rays. But I want to find where to purchase Blu-rays on a physical store. Go to a physical store, there's nothing.
Go to Tokyo, they've got fucking loads. It's like living in the past, man.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, let me catch a fucking plane, go to Japan to buy movies.
They've got loads. I was really shocked by how many old systems they were still running. I have to admit, but they've got terrible.
Joel, what's the secondary market for Blu-rays? Can you pick them up cheap? Because I remember, when people started dumping.
So the drivers, the drivers or the players or anything else is quite expensive still.
Yeah, no, but the actual discs, like I don't know, because I know, obviously
discs, I bought this year. I bought 6 movies. No, 8. I bought 8 from eBay.
Okay,
they were all 8 of them were brand new sealed, not used. Okay. And I searched used.
Joe, this is if I ever come across a disc, I have a portable drive, but this one does the archive writing. It does a disc that is apparently rated for 1,000 years. So I don't know what it was called.
I hate it. I hate this.
Remember M-Disc?
Really hate it.
It's like ceramic. It engraves it with a laser, and because it's
the one that I have, it's labeled. Also, if you turn either a CD or a Blu-ray upside down, with a skimmed that is compatible with laser engraving. The one that I have, the optical drive that I have, the Blu-ray optical drive, can do that. It's an LG. Only the LG ones were equipped with that thing. So if I picked up I don't think I have it here in hand, but I have a Blu-ray and the CD 5 CD packs that I could put the CD, for example, musics. I could put the cover on the CD itself, make my personalized cover and everything else. Software from 2005.
I hate the fact that in Portugal, your medical records are kept on a bit of kit that is so outdated as a CD drive. I mean, you can't even buy crap with those in anymore. Why on earth they can't just send it to you or use a proper app? I have no idea.
There is apps, but honestly, I'm an old-fashioned. I fucking hate apps.
I much prefer living in the 21st century. It's a lot easier rather than.
There are things that I enjoy in technology. There are other things that I just because it's simpler, I fucking hate it.
No, I don't know.
Because you can have if you have the gov.pt app, you can have your driver's license, insurance, your ID card, your social security number, your SNS number, your tax number, and everything else on a mobile phone. The problem is every fucking thing is hackable.
But you've also got it on a physical card, so it doesn't really matter either way. If it gets
but on the physical card, the only way that they can get access to those numbers and your personal data is either you lost the wallet or somebody stole it.
Yeah, which is the main problem that you get. So at least with a phone, if you've got facial recognition or you've got some sort of
and you want to trust a mobile phone company to keep your records and your facial recognition and your fingerprints safe. Yeah.
Which is why you go with Apple rather than with any kind of old shit. So
I agree. I'd like to get rid of my sheets of A4 paper that apparently are omnipotent in Portugal.
yeah,
Go somewhere to get an official copy that's embossed, stamped, and signed and witnessed and everything else. That it's kind of very like 1950s, where I need some papers. Yeah,
but those records you can update it every 2 years. You can send the folder to the shit after 2 years.
No, because you always need where's the original document? Well, we need the original, or where's the papers? It's like
when it comes to documents that there are, for example, the lease for the house or the car or whatever, you keep those until you sell the car or the house or whatever. Yeah, permanently. But but everything else, like receipts, like warranties that expire after 2 years, all of that can go to shit.
I'm talking about actual legal government documents, like my marriage.
Yes, I'm referring to legal documents. You have to keep them. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean,
everything else has an expiration date of 2 years.
Look, this is one of my Portuguese document folders. I've got more. The point is I don't necessarily want to have a folder full of papers. What I'm saying is it's necessary too, but I would rather upgrade that process. I don't necessarily want an app, but somewhere in the middle where I can have it all on like an individual card.
You can digitally save that if you don't have the papers, and you upload it to the Gov app, so to speak, and keep that thing running.
The thing is also, why do I need a NIF number, then a NIS number, then a UTENT number? Why can't it just be a number? Does it have to be like a bunch of different numbers? Can't it just be like, here is your...
but the thing is, everything is correlated to everything anyway. So bureaucracy works in amazing ways. If you have only one identification number, that is the same identification number as your social security number, as your SNS number, as your tax number, as your identification device, personal device information or whatever, guess what? If the system breaks down and they lose track of it, you can never reclaim everything back.
In the UK, we've got a number, which is your NI number, right? I don't know of any others, Pete. Do you in the UK?
In the UK, you do have a health number. There's a few things you do have, but it's not like the
thing I remember from the UK is driving license number and NI number.
And you... Yeah, national insurance, and you have a few other numbers, don't you, as well? You have
NHS patient number, apparently, which is like 16 digits.
Yeah. We had to have everything. When we moved during COVID, we had to have copies of fucking everything to come to Portugal. And it's amazing how many numbers you do have everywhere you've got them. So it's just about...
Even the guy in the British Embassy said, "Oh, welcome to Portugal." I said, "No, I know how this country works." He goes, "Oh yeah, some advice though. Have some documents." I'm like, I have got more documents than I can ever realize that are necessary, but someone in Portugal will want to see them for something.
Our area is a lot easier to deal with than where you.
But at least we are evolving. We are no longer using a fucking paper this big for your ID card. Now you have a small thing, compact, that has all your numbers into one.
Yeah. But you'll have at the moment in China, they've got facial recognition and even gait recognition.
Fuck's sake.
And you'll probably have that technology fairly soon.
Don't worry, because the European Union has approved on the 24th that starting January the 1st, they will start to do exactly the same fucking thing as England is doing, and monitorizing your social apps and interactions, and say that, and probably send you to jail if you're a naughty boy and saying that Keir Starmer is a wanker, for example. Allegedly.
At least you won't get killed like you will if you're Putin's opposition leader. There's varying degrees of everything. Whereas
the Russian general killed this week. I don't know if that was a
Andy.
I mean,
Andy, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead. I have control here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Where's allegedly? Let's just do that one. Yeah, there we go. Allegedly. Here we go.
I don't think you can say allegedly, given the fact that he was in a Russian jail and sort of stuff.
No, I mean, just everything. We're discussing. Yeah.
I mean,
not specifically that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
So,
I do
Russian
think
general was killed by a car bomb in Moscow. Officials say. There you go.
yeah, the Ukrainians have been getting to them quite centrally, but it's I don't know. It's interesting. It's very good time to be a weapons manufacturer, as it always is, isn't it? I suppose that's the lesson learned from this conflict, as always. But
also apparently, also you learned that at bonfires as well, packing gunpowder and stuff. Yeah.
No. They forgot to maintain their planes, and sometimes they crash in Russia.
yeah, that's fun.
So,
But those malfunctioning planes, the engines were working fine. There was just what is the fucking word? A suspicious trail of smoke from ground to the plane.
But you also have to
allegedly.
Or with perfume bottles, there's all sorts of things. The fact that ultimately people can compare, I think, is just it's ludicrous. You know what I mean? You can't compare with someone like Putin. So it's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, we are talking about a former KGB agent.
Well, not former, really. So,
no. He was a KGB agent. Now he's the head of the KGB, nonetheless.
Yeah.
I thought the KGB was an old Cold War thing, wasn't it?
No. It was replaced with another nomenclature, whatever the fuck it is, but it's still KGB, and nonetheless, it's the same people running that show.
The FSB? I'm going to see what the FSB is.
It is the FSB, yes.
Lee, you old there, mate. Have you got fire going? You look very wrapped up. Hats up like a woolly jumper.
The fire is going. The fire is going, but I've been in the bedroom and then my phone ran out, and the girls have just gone to bed now, so I've just got back in the living room.
Oh, lovely. Oh,
but I'm just wearing the hats. I like it, Pete.
Oh, I must admit, I like a flat cap this time of year. It's really good. It's
yeah, I just like wearing it.
Yeah, but I forgot I can put the cap on my my skylight. So
hey.
Close the skylight. Can't keep the heating.
Yes, I'm doing right now. If I can.
Yeah. So the FSB is the successor from the KGB. Okay, so it is the FSB.
What was the problem with the fire, Ken?
All right, 1 second. Let me connect this thing.
He's doing some.
He needs a little bit of WD authority on that.
No.
I need some of my fucking knees, Joe, and my elbows.
I'm going to take this time to discuss the fire. So I wasn't exactly involved because Katie's the fire lady.
Katie's job. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
it's the man's job of it's the man's job of the whole house, and you're definitely not the man of the house.
I'll tell you at which point I became the man and then which point I wasn't. So because I was baking cookies with Dot when the incident happened. So
there you go. Just stop there, Ken. Just stop there.
Yeah.
It's enough.
But
he was lighting a fire. You were baking cookies with Dot. That's enough.
Yeah, but also in the screaming match with her. But anyways, we no problem first 2 nights or whatever like that. No problem with the fire, usual situation. And then apparently she lit the fire, and then it just blew back into all the smoke just blew right back into the apartment.
Okay.
Then she panicked, put it out, and then opened windows and all that. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Oh,
so then I went. So that's when I became a man, and I went and I took the stick and I rammed it and made sure the flue was open. It slides, easily. So, but I thought maybe it was clogged or like someone stuck or lodged or it was something, a bird, God knows what, So like so then I lit the fire, and everything was going up. Everything was fine. Got a good fire going, and then I was back, on cookie duty, and then apparently it started backing up again. So then she panicked and threw water on the fire and opened all the windows and had smoke everywhere. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to look to see if something is like because maybe there's some mechanism that's not actually you slide it, maybe it's disconnected.
Yeah,
I mean I have so many things I'm doing because I'm running a one-man show here so I have to. There's only so many things I can do in the day, and I haven't had a chance to poke with the fire.
So there could be two problems. Either your flue's not staying open and he's closing on you.
I think that somehow it's there's a mechanical issue where the slider that it's not holding. There's probably like a piece broken off or something. When I jammed it with the stick, like I think I pushed it up and then it just slid back down.
Or you've got a cold chimney.
Okay.
And nobody wants a cold chimney, Pete. Pete will know about a cold chimney.
I did. Well, I know about. I've had hearths before, but they've usually been monsters, so I don't ever have a problem with a cold chimney. I'll be honest. Like I usually massive draw. So
yeah, if you got a chimney that's cold, you need to put a bit of paper in first, just to get the airflow going.
That's actually what I did when I fixed it. I started with the paper and did all that stuff because I was doing a test. Like first, I started with the match to see if I was getting a draw, and then I lit up some paper, and then before I committed to like setting things on fire, like I was checking to see if the smoke was going up, and it was, and then I just packed it in, but then I went back to my.
But your new fire's got a door on it, yeah. Your new fire's got a door on it.
Yeah, but the old one, it's the same as the old one. I mean,
no, your old one didn't have a door. Your old one was an open fire.
No, it had a door.
Oh right, okay. I never noticed.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I thought your old fire was just an open fire.
No.
And the new one's a glass door one.
Yeah, they're both glass. They're almost
the
same. Obviously one works, one doesn't. But I mean, I could light a fire. I still had the other apartment. I could light a fire, then fill a sack with hot air and bring it back. But just float across the courtyard with it. Yeah.
You'll have to get up and have a look in your flue.
Yeah, honestly, like the amount of little things that I got to do every day to try to get this place in shape is. And I'm still running stuff back and forth because there's always like one thing that we forgot back at the apartment, but I don't come with just the one thing. If I go over there, I'm taking a whole dolly worth, so then I'm like packing up, okay, what do we actually need? So I don't want to just fill this place with more exercise gear and like my wife's she's got more clothes there. Like I don't see a need until she puts what we have away to bring more clothes over. But obviously we have to before the end of the year. But
how are the kids liking it?
They seem to like it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
more space.
They should. There's loads of space. Yeah.
Yeah, more space. Yeah, it'd be more comfortable for them. Yeah.
More space is always good. I reckon it's always nice to have more space.
Yeah, but there's always like little things.
You forget Pascal just needs his bedroom and a door closed.
No, but it's like little things that we didn't know about. Like for instance, like the bathroom. I know, but the bathroom, like in the kids' little bathroom, like apparently the shower was clogged and it started leaking, so they got to deal with that. And they're such like little things one by one. So like I just basically deal with what needs to be dealt with right this second, and what can be dealt with later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always snags with everything.
Yeah. Does your chimney have like a little lever that opens and closes like the baffle or something?
Yeah, it's like on the door. It just slides up, open and close. Yeah, that's how it was on our other one. But I think there's something like either mechanically not happening or there's like something like stuck in there that's like causing it to not stay open.
Maybe
because it was open and I got it working, and then apparently when I stepped away, it did it again. Like it started smoke because I like I said, I checked to make sure we were getting a updraft, and then apparently it closed itself or something.
Okay.
Oh man, I've got a whole load of burning to do, but I don't want to do it for a while. It's still too wet. I'll just need a few dry days, and then we'll register a burn. But
Yeah,
Fucking car tire with a bit of diesel.
no way, man! I don't want to do that to my land. Fuck that! I'll definitely.
Car tire with a bit of diesel gets anything burning.
I'll tell you what works.
You have enough land that you could just write them off to the scorch area. So
no, pine cones and fire with a few firelighters in occasionally, but pine cones are awesome. They're like little grenades. They're perfect.
Pine cones are brilliant.
As you know, my husband / wife collects pine cones quite well. She found that jumbo one too that gave birth to little leaves. Yeah.
Honestly,
at some point this year, Pete, I had about 30 bags of pine cones.
They're just
30, 50-litre bags of pine cones. I had so many pine cones dotted around. I could have bought Leroy Merlin with the amount of pine cones I had.
I've got tons on the land, but we've got to clear.
You should trade them for a new van. That's what you should have done. But didn't you do a fire up? I'm just teasing in a nice way. But didn't you do fires just with pine cones, like no wood?
Last week I was short of firewood, and I had a pine cone fire for about 3 hours. Where all I did was burn pine cones. That's how wealthy / poor I am. I can afford a pine cone fire. I can't buy a new fucking van.
Oh man, fucking hell! So you've got no idea what's up with it, Lee? Has a light gone on it or anything, or it just doesn't work?
It's always had lights on, but that doesn't stop it from moving. It don't go is a problem. Like it's not a problem with the lights lighting up. Yeah.
It's not an engine problem. I think it's a clutch problem.
Oh, they can be expensive. Oh, man.
Yes, I know.
But a clutch problem is a lot less expensive than an engine problem.
Well, no, you'd be surprised.
That's why you'll
be very surprised.
So surprise me. We'll see what it is.
They are expensive. Depends what make is it.
It's a Renault. Kangol.
French are always really expensive on clutches. Honestly, I remember having to replace one.
You can't.
It's not the money for the job. It's not the money for the job, Pete. It's the money I'm missing out on. I should have worked today. I should be working tomorrow. And if I can't get a van fixed, I can't fucking work. So I'm just losing money, and I've still got to pay the bills.
What's a van rental situation here?
What year is the van? Lee, what year is the van?
I have no idea. It's like 6-7 years old. I don't know. Why would I care?
2012.
It's that young. It's only 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a lot of problems though.
It's always a lot of fucking problems. It was a fucking bad buy. It's a bad van when we bought it. It was clean. But it was never worked fucking properly. There's always been something wrong with it.
It's French.
That's why I was surprised.
Yeah, it's a fucking Renault. Yeah. It's always been a light on. There's always been an issue with it.
And they're always
it seems like a van that would have a light on. So
you put your foot down and nothing happens. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, Pete. If I can't work, I've got to be home. I've got to be home.
You know what? Next time, buy an old shitbox like a Ford Transit.
The moment I start taking advice off you, I'll put a gun to my head and fucking end it, Joel.
Then do it. Pull it.
Right,
I've known you for 6 years now. You've never done a day's fucking work.
Do it. Pull again.
Before you go, Lee, what's this? Can you? I know everything's expensive in Portugal when it comes to autos, but like, can you rent something? Like, because I know, like, I used to rent things for like, this back when I had driver's license, rent things for a small job. Like, if I'd rent a pickup truck.
No, he probably could buy a fucking.
I get a van for the weekend for some project I was working on. Is that?
No, Ken, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. It's fucking Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's Christmas in fucking Portugal. And then again, if I rent something short term, I'm actually just losing money and working for nothing.
Yeah, well, obviously you'd have to rent it for less than you'd make. But yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you'd have to.
I'm not a businessman. I'm an artist, but yeah, that's what I would think, that you maybe want it to be less than you made for the day, or don't do it.
That isn't a bad idea, though. I have to admit.
I mean, I didn't know because you could get a van really cheap in the U.S. To rent for like a week or whatever. But I didn't know, because I know that like
not here.
Yeah, I assume that because you would have done it, because I assume that there was that because I know that working automobiles in Portugal is a scarcity. So
yeah, so I've had FedEx take me out for a few days. And I've been paying him for the day. Been using his estate car, but I can't take the big lawnmower out with me. I can't move any shit. I can't move any waste. It's just not practical.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sort of tiding me over for the last few days, but at the moment the grass isn't growing, so that's kind of a bonus.
Yeah, I mean it's
it comes Christmas. Everyone's expecting it to be an easy week anyway. So, but next week and the week after is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare.
I'm sure your loyal customers will still get it to you, but like you also want to make your nice rounds so people will like slip you an envelope too for the holiday.
Well, I've already done all that.
Okay, good, yeah.
I've got a few bottles of wine and a couple of bottles of champagne and some nice chocolates and gifts for the kids. So I've done okay for Christmas, but if I can't work, I'm bored, and if I'm bored, I'm agitated. So yeah, it's a nightmare. It's fucking killing me.
All right, let's. You come work for me. I need some sanity.
You're unemployed. You're more unemployed than I am.
No, but getting the rest of the stuff like let's get Lucas around. You'll take a look at the fireplace, and I'll feed you with entertainment beer and toasters.
That sounds very nice. But entertainment beer and toasters.
Entertainment beer. That is a new thing.
What?
Entertainment beer?
No, entertainment. It was like a
entertainment beer and toaster biscuits.
There were comments that were implied. Yeah,
great.
I'm gonna go for a piss.
My God. Cars. So it's French. You shouldn't have bought French. That's just the end of it. If it's the clutch, will cost them like over $1,000 for sure just to buy the parts.
Yeah, right. Well, who's this?
Oh, we got puppy cam. Hold on.
Is the puppy named Clutch?
Oh, very cute.
Clutch Cargo, the puppy. That's cute.
He's little.
Yeah, no, not so little. He's starting to weigh 6 kilos.
Oh wow!
Like a fiambre. A present.
Right.
He's lovely.
Joel,
and he's
this guy now, when it's time to go to sleep, he comes to my bedroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or his bedroom.
So Joel, I hate to go down too deep into the conversation, but you guys, there's not a junkyard you can go get a Renault clutch.
No, I don't advise you.
I can't go to a junkyard, find a Renault clutch, drag it out, and then put a bow on it.
No, it's not advisable to buy clutches from junkyards.
Listen, if the van's in a junkyard, it's there for a reason.
So you're saying I should go out back of a Qashqai shopping and find an identical van and just take it off a working van?
Yeah, just swap Lee's number plates with a different van that seems to be working.
Yeah, no, you're speaking that, but actually it was funny. It was 10 years ago, more or less, then all the Kangoos in Portugal, if you had a Renault Kangoo and you have your key, you could go to another Renault Kangoo, insert a key, and the car would start.
Yeah, it's French.
I've just had a message off a mate of mine telling me that Forrest Galante's been killed by a black bear. I'm not sure if it's true.
Who?
But that'd be quite strange at Christmas.
Who's that?
Forrest Galante, a wildlife documentarian. Quite famous, South African guy.
Oh, well, that was a day or two ago, wasn't it? I don't know. I thought, oh, well.
I've only just heard of it. I've just had a message off a mate.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I met him a couple of times in Scotland a long time ago. But my mate was a friend of his. He just sent me a message saying Forrest has been attacked by a black bear. He's dead.
So
no, he's quite famous as a TV personality. Yeah.
And
yeah, it was 2 days ago. He got killed. But yeah, quite. That was quite nasty. Bears, man. Honestly, I've shat myself.
Shouldn't he be hibernating?
They're not.
And you googled it.
I'm looking at Forrest Galante on Wiki. It doesn't. No, maybe it's not updated yet, but
it's 2 days ago on
fucking holiday.
Forrest Galante. I don't find any news on it, but
No, he's a family man with a couple of kids. He lives in the States now, but he was born in South Africa.
Zimbabwe, yeah.
Yeah. That'll be a bit of a shock.
Well,
Anyway,
on Facebook. Might not. So there you go.
Boa noite. Bom fim de semana.
Yeah, no, you put the puppy to bed.
Good night, Joel. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah. Very good. Happy New Year to you, Joel, as well.
Yeah, happy New Year, Joel.
We talk next week. Bye.
Yeah, speak to you later, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't see anything on his death on Google. Maybe it's not been put up there, but
Let me just take the message.
Facebook.
So the message off Paul, off Jester, is just there's a rumor going round that Galante's been killed by a black bear while filming.
I saw on Facebook, but I'm not sure if that's true. So.
Oh, right. Well, maybe it's just fucking a rumor. I hope it's just a rumor because it is Christmas and he shouldn't be working this time of year. He's a family man.
Wow.
So,
right.
Yeah.
I just Google, has he been killed? No, not been killed. He's alive. Nothing on internet about. Maybe Facebook's full of shit though. So
that's very true. So yeah, that was 2 days ago on Facebook. So I reckon that's just.
all right. I'm going to send a quick message back while we're on. I think I can do a message now on my new phone as well. I'll just send a quick message back.
Facebook says sad news. He's been killed by a black bear. But on his wiki, it shows he hasn't died.
They are fake news, is what it is.
Reddit, Forrest is well known to be a liar, thief, and a fraud who claims what on Reddit.
Oh, don't listen to Reddit. Reddit's fucking load of shite.
So there's a lot of hate on Reddit for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm not underneath that stuff. That's why I'm not on Facebook. I rejoined it a few years ago when Lee was doing the business thing, and then but it sits idle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should.
AI says no, he's not been killed. I'll be specific, by a bear attack. Here we go.
No, I got a message off Jester, that's all. He just said he's heard, but he didn't say who told him or anything, he just said he's heard.
It says Spotify for creators. Hunter killed by bear falling out of a tree. Not Forrest.
So it took me wine at white.
No.
You can have him on the death list if you want, though, Lee. It's up to you, mate, honestly. If you want to chuck him on, you can go for
a death list for 2026. Who did I pick this year that died within like 4 days of the new year? It was
you got one of the Pen.
Le Pen, Jean-Marie Le Pen. So I'm gonna have to think who's about to like peg it.
Take Van Dyke. Take Van Dyke. Yeah, he deserves it.
He looks stupid. He was still dancing around and everything. So it's like it's unlikely going to be him.
Yeah, but it's kind of sucks that you choose a man who should die and then they taunt you like that. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with that.
I mean, it's one thing to like fucking make it to 100. It's nothing to be dancing, having a party for it. You know, like it making me just rubbing it in. So.
Yeah, no. The problem is, I chose Joe Biden last year.
Yeah, and you got close.
No, but I only chose because I hated him. I really disliked him. I would probably change it to Clint Eastwood, but I like Clint Eastwood.
I don't want Clint to die, but I would like.
No, but he's 99 or 98 or something stupid.
Yeah, but he'll have a 100th birthday and they'll dance in your face. Just wait.
Yeah,
birthday.
Like a prick. No,
went up in a bloody rocket.
Like Cockney accent, yeah.
That looked like
folk Cockney.
I think Will Shatner isn't a bad call as well. How old is he now? He must be fucking.
I'm going young and dumb. I'm taking a different approach. I did Mel Brooks. That he's still alive. It took like I'm gonna go young and dumb. I'm gonna go who's gonna do something stupid. Yeah.
I tell you what about going for your namesake, Andy? We could.
Me, I'm like
he
can't kill Superman.
I reckon Andrew Matt Windsor could definitely do a disappearing act this year.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. He fell off.
He's had his firearms. He's had his firearms removed this week.
But his daughters still showed up at the Christmas do, didn't they? Which I don't know if they were meant to. So no.
The police have removed all his firearms. He's lost his firearms license this week.
Yeah, that wasn't that Boxing Day or something. Yeah, I think it was.
That's a bit fucking dodgy. When they come taking your fucking shotguns off you, that's a bit
Boxing Day. Isn't today Boxing Day for those 3 minutes?
I think he may well die in the cell on his own, like Epstein. I reckon. I think he could.
Hold on.
I think I'm going to stick. I think I'm going to stick with Bernie just from principle of I don't care if I win, but I would hope he dies soon.
Wait, who do you want?
Not Bernie. I like Bernie Sanders. Who could I have?
You had Biden.
Joe Biden. I'm going to stick with Joe Biden.
Joseph Robin Biden.
And now we all know he's got fucking brain problems. So.
Well, I'm going to go with Andrew Batten Windsor, formerly known as Prince. So
we're not officially doing it. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and
next week we will start we'll start the Deadpool game again.
How old is Prince?
It's been quite a good WhatsApp page, Pete. You miss out on it. You're not in the WhatsApp chat.
Oh, I don't mind not being on there. I've got the Festa group, man, and that's odd enough.
You need to get on WhatsApp. I have no way to contact you because I'm not going to join. I'm not going to fire up Facebook and yeah.
No, Di's brilliant. She answers calls and stuff. I don't. Okay. So I've got loads of groups that I'm on WhatsApp that I'm meant to look at. Oh man, it's loads, and translating everything is really difficult as well. So some of it's really local and takes me ages to understand. And
our death pool, I think you people that follow along with that. I need search translation to happen, right?
I got loads of fantastic around WhatsApp.
I mean, every once in a while you get like a mank in there, like talking bollocks about some snooker player I'd never heard of, but other than that, you're good.
That's also video yesterday. Him and the wife.
I'll tell you what good name. You know how Manchester's really famous for like the Moors murderers and stuff like that, Lee?
Yeah.
I watched it. Biggest, yeah, I watched
it. Pete, that was in the 60s.
Yeah, but when you talk about planting wildflowers in the Moors, what a loving tribute to the Moors murders in 1952. So, yeah.
Well, I watched a documentary on the biggest killer in history. So, who has killed the most people ever in history?
Right, it was talking individual.
Yeah, individually, one man killed the most people ever.
Well, I would say Mao Zedong probably.
No, personally killed them. Went round. It's no. The biggest ever is Harold Shipman, your neck of the woods.
Really?
So he did like 500 odd. They reckon it was closer to 791 deaths. He was directly responsible from the inquiry. So
Oh, he died.
I mean, that's not in history. That's in recent history.
Well, for what person?
It's also not true. It's also not true.
Oh, it's definitely true, man. He got rid of everyone.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So,
And they were perfectly healthy as well.
When my grandfather was dying, the doctor gave him a little bit more morphine than necessary. Is that doctor a murderer?
But Shipman was doing it to people that were perfectly healthy. Absolutely
Oh,
perfectly healthy. He killed people that were as young as 39, and he killed so many over such. He was killing one a month.
You say that, but so the Germans, right? This is really fun. Andy, can we get allegedly up, please? Okay. So the Germans kept really good records of everything, right? So they had records of every wheel nut produced. They had records of every jerry can they made. They had records of every Jew they killed. But after the war, the Jews could collect like a little bit of insurance of everybody that was killed. It was all paid for by the Americans, the English, and the French in like a pot. Suddenly, the number went stupid to the point where they couldn't have killed that many people. Industrial murder couldn't have been that many people.
Stalin killed twice as many as they did, and then Mao killed twice as many as they did.
Yeah.
But
I think when Shipman got arrested, I think everyone jumped on the bandwagon and said, "Oh yeah, it was my dad's doctor. My dad died. Well, he killed my dad." No. I think they jumped on the fucking bandwagon.
He funded. He was funding a habit. He had a really serious drug problem. He chucked all these old. Essentially, it's about the fact that old people can just get killed in their homes and no one fucking gives a shit. At the time, if the police signed off, if a doctor signed off that they died of old age, there was no investigation into any of them. So he was scot-free to go around and fucking kill who he wanted when he wanted.
Old people do die.
But they don't die.
Thanks to good doctors like Dr. Shipman. Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, no, they didn't, man. Lee, he killed off a whole load of old people, and you might say, "Oh, it doesn't matter," but they're still.
No, I don't know. No, I never said that. I said people would have jumped on the bandwagon.
Right,
but I think it's.
Also people like when murders get caught, a lot of times they claim a lot more murders than they actually did too, because they like to pad their numbers a bit.
But he didn't claim any. He was only prosecuted for 15.
No, I'm saying like sometimes it's the other way too. So
they did an inquiry, and you can tell essentially what's really interesting now, Kent, is with the technology we have today. I can tell which water you drank from a hair sample off you after you've died, right? I can tell where you were regionally, exactly what happened to you from basically a hair sample. Oh. They could, at that time, Britain was the UK was the leading force in DNA analysis, and they did identify that he did kill that many people.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of fallacy in a lot of that DNA stuff. It's like not as you see on television. It's like it's not as clear cut as that. Like the analysis, it's not quite good enough. By the way, Lead, isn't your son? Isn't he studying like pathology or something like that?
Yes, he is. Yeah, this is what he wants to do for a living.
Is he doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's what he's doing now. Yeah. He's
I was just reading about.
He's changed his course. He's changed his course at the moment to do sort of a more like an analysis course. So they do more like blood work and stuff.
Yeah.
because he needs to start earning money.
Okay.
But once he starts working at the hospital that he wants to work at next year, then they will pay for him to do the rest of the study, because it's very expensive in England over the 7 years he needs to do the study for. So he's changed the studies this year to actually get a job for next year, but the job next year will pay for him to carry on doing studying. It'll take him an extra couple of years, but it'll be free. So
that's smart. Yeah.
I was just reading something about doctors that killed, and one came up, which is the one that killed King George V, which was.
They asked him to,
Bertrand Dawson. Well, they found his diary in the 80s, which basically he wrote in there. He admitted in the diary that he ended the king's life with a lethal dose of morphine and cocaine at 11 o'clock at night, so it would make the morning papers, which was more dignified. But he could have been done for what, high treason. Killing a king is like.
They've killed quite a few.
No, come on. It's what we did with my granddad. It's what Carl did with his dad. It's what you do when people come to the end of their life to give them a little bit of extra morphine.
Oh man,
just to top them off.
I was listening to the doctor that basically examined all of the records, right? And he was saying he'd pop round at lunchtime and just kill someone just on the off chance, right? These people were perfectly healthy. They even had a TV documentary of this woman climbing a mountain the day before she fucking died after he'd hung around, right?
Maybe she shouldn't be climbing fucking mountains.
Well, mate, honestly, it just means you shouldn't be able to do what they did back then in terms of the trust that you had in authority back then meant that he could get away with murdering people everywhere. So it is kind of that's why he's famous for home visits, because he'd go off and visit everyone at home, and they'd end up, all of them would end up dead. So it's Dr.
There's been just going on the mountain climbing thing, Pete.
Yeah,
there's been a big thing the last couple of weeks from the mountain rescue in the UK.
They've had severe weather.
They're blaming TikTok for an increase in call-outs.
Yeah,
because there's so many people now doing TikTok channels of them climbing mountains that everybody thinks they can do it.
Fuck me, I'd say it's the most dangerous sport you can do, and one of the hardest climbs in the whole of the UK. There's a bit Crib Goch in Snowdonia.
Yeah, that was actually mentioned. That was mentioned in the little video I saw earlier.
It's a shame. I've climbed second camp of Everest, right, and that is still one of the shittiest climbs I've done. And it's the same reason. It's because it's crowded, it's shale, it's dangerous. People fucking slide off it all the time, yeah. And that if you've not experienced in climbing, it's not a good thing.
I climbed Snowdonia all the time. It was an hour's drive from home because Manchester is technically just over the border, and you're in Snowdonia.
Yeah.
So I climbed a lot in Snowdonia. I didn't even consider Snowdonia climbing. That was a walk.
Yeah, this is probably
to me it was a walk.
You have elsewhere, so it's not hard. It's not like physically hard, but it's in terms of just the risk with the shale and loose footing. It's still.
But when the weather changes, it's a shit.
Yeah. But that's the same with any mountain. But the higher the altitude you're at, the quicker it changes, and you've got less oxygen, so you're not as aware. But admittedly, a lot of the climbs I've done, Lee, I've done with staff who kind of make tents for me and climb ahead and do stuff like that. So it's not always quite as probably quite the same as.
I've mentioned this before. That winter I spent in the Cairngorms.
Oh fuck yeah!
There was 7 people brought off the mountain, either dead or dying.
Well, in Everest,
that's just fucking Scotland.
Because they can't collect the bodies, Lee, because it's so high up.
Just leave them there. Yeah.
Those bodies when you're going up it, man, it's nuts, and they're freezing and thawing all the time. So there's constant reminders of how fucked everyone is.
What about this? Did you climb this?
No, you see, that's a different kind of climbing, Andy.
Yeah, right. Not like that isn't actually as dangerous as shale, to be honest.
No,
right?
No, it's not.
So
because that's well marked. That'll be well marked. There'll be pins all over it, so you can just put your clips on. That's actually a piece of piss. On a nice Saturday afternoon, that's an hour.
You're much more likely.
Also, Lee, when you get to the top, probably not very good hunting up there, right?
Yeah.
You
might get bored after like an hour standing on top of that. Yeah.
I don't. It's different. Mountains are different. As Lee said, the biggest danger is the weather change and altitude sickness. So
in Wales, definitely,
you're really up. But yeah, it's a stupid thing for people to do if they haven't done it before, and you have to be really fit. I couldn't go back and climb some of the stuff I've done before.
Well, apparently now there's lots of TikTok.
Wouldn't you have someone carry you, Pete?
Well, I must admit that I was kind of halfway there. Ken. We used to have Sherpas that would obviously take stuff for you, build the tent, run past you as you're fucking struggling along because they're used to the altitude. So your tolerance of altitude sickness. What's brilliant, what I used to absolutely adore, is you get all these arseholes that have done fucking marathons that thought because they consume a lot of oxygen at ground level, they'd be fucking fine at altitude, and they were always fucked. It was always smokers like me and Lee who would do better because we used to fuck all oxygen. So it was kind of like it was quite a nice leveler, is all I'd say. But I know my physical capabilities, and I couldn't do it now. And there's a lot of people that have been sitting watching TikTok have no idea of how dangerous it fucking is. So I can well imagine. To be honest,
I've been out with 2 Iron Men. So Carl's cousin Joel, a really nice guy. He's done a lot of marathons, done a lot of Ironman competitions. Over 3 days walking, he was always at least 100 yards behind me. I was always waiting for him to catch up with me.
It's annoying that, though, because it fucks you up, man. I don't like doing that. I'm much rather walk.
Yeah, he was always behind me. And then French Fred, who does a lot of martial arts, a lot of marathons and long-distance cycle races. You get him up onto the hills and he's goosed. There's one time I was out with French Fred. I ran to the top of the hill with my bike on my shoulder, walked back down, picked his bike up and helped him up the fucking hill. Because my oxygen, I don't need oxygen. I was smoking a cigarette, carrying his bike and helping him up the fucking hill at the same time. And it always annoyed him.
Even Monsanto here, which isn't that high and isn't that horrible a climb, you see the people that just get fucked at altitude, and it's nice. I kind of like it. It's a bit of a leveler, and you'll also see old guys that can just fucking mash you.
Yeah,
That if they're used to doing it and you're used to being up that high, it's nothing to you. But your blood acclimatizes. But for most people, it's really interesting. But it's the views. You get views like nothing else when you're on the top of a mountain. You also get shitloads of cloud and no view at all a lot of the time. But it's really good. So
one of my favourite weeks was when I did Ben Nevis in December, 3 times in the same week. So I climbed Ben Nevis, then walked the other direction, walked back up Ben Nevis from a different, because there's three access lanes to Ben Nevis. So I did all 3 of them and camped down at the bottom each day and then walked back up again. But I always tried to get to the peak before sort of 10 a.m, before the cloud inversion happened. And then I get up there with just like a sandwich and a coffee and the dog. And there were people coming up with backpacks full of shit, struggling. Yes. And I go, no, I've just left my bag. My bag's at the bottom down there. I'll be there. I'll be back at base camp for 11. I'll be back down before you're fucking up here. Yeah, I do actually miss it. I've been watching my old clips today.
Oh, there's some brilliant climbing here, man. The Serra da Estrela is awesome to climb. It's good fun.
No,
yeah,
not the same.
I climbed that with you in a Tesla. We had all the experience of like changing weather, and no view, and then Doc got altitude sickness / you're driving. Yeah.
Well, I think driving when you've got no visibility, it's never easy, is it? Really? Thank God we.
Yeah, like we were going up, and also just
okay. Andy, it's midnight. I'm ready for bed. Should we do final thoughts, buddy?
Let's do final thought. I'm calling it here. Final thoughts. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Don't mind. Yeah, I don't know. Happy Christmas to all of you. I think 2025 has been good. 26 will be even better. I can't wait until a few things have sort of fixed up this year, but I think life is very good in Portugal. I love it. So it's nice everyone's kind of here. So that's awesome. All right, go on, Lee. What's your final thought?
I enjoyed the man cave dinner out. We've not mentioned it.
That was nice. Yeah, it was good. Definitely.
I got shit, and FedEx kind of fucking got me home. I was bollocks at the end of it.
We did mention on Friday because he got harassed by an ugly woman in Pink Street, but you can't remember that.
I got the phone number off a little black girl on Pink Street.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yep.
She was. No, you were. That last bar. That last bar we were in. That little bar in the Pink Street.
Yeah,
it's a little black girl. But she was the Dutch guy.
Yeah,
she was the Dutch guy. And when we were leaving, she gave me a phone number.
Nice.
She couldn't have been more than 23, 24. I was very impressed myself. I gave it to FedEx as a Christmas present.
She thought you were 30 or something, right? That was the story.
I like that bar that FedEx took us into with all the weird tits. They were fucking badly drawn. I do love a badly drawn Portuguese tile is one of my favourites, honestly. And they have the wonkiest tits.
That was a restaurant that Lee decided to smoke inside and was asked to leave.
Well, yeah, but
that's the one he's saying when he pissed in the sink. No, that's where he got the phone number out.
No, yeah. Different bar, mate. I went to the bathroom. There was two cubits. There was ladies and gents. They were both taken, and there was a queue. The queue must have been 4 people long. I got my cock out and pissed in the sink, and everyone left.
And I was told about it in the bar that some bloke's pissing in the sink. I'm like, yeah, sorry about that. That's Lee. Like, I didn't need to know any more information.
He knows what he's doing. He's a gardener. He works with hoses. He knows what he's doing. He's like, yeah.
I needed to piss. There was nowhere else to piss.
Everyone out here pisses everywhere. I don't know why. Fucking it's everywhere.
I really don't care, Pete. That's the problem. I genuinely just don't care.
Oh man.
No. The thing is, I was stood there pissing, thinking, why haven't these men already thought about pissing in the sink? Because I would do, and I just thought, I'm going to. I'm going to piss in the sink.
You didn't have to think about it.
There were men stood there waiting for a cubicle when there's an empty sink there.
Yeah, clearly they missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, fuck them. It's been a good year. It's been a bad end of the year. Just with the Van Dyen. My biggest concern. Next year,
I didn't want to have that.
It's going to be very fucking different. I'm going to try to be more. No. I think obviously you all know my stand-up plan for August.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
So I've got the stand-up plan for August. The Bancade barbecue is already in hand. We're already working on it. Oh, Pete, I've got to think these things ahead. It's all going to be paid for and arranged. So I've got to start now.
I must admit, I've already booked a holiday for November. So I can't really talk. So, but then I was with someone the other day and they were saying someone tried to book them for 2050. I tried to get a quote off them. So sometimes we've got waiting lists until like 2030, I think. So I don't know. It's nice to have some things planned in the future, isn't it? Definitely a few little odds and ends.
I'll plan the barbecue. Yeah, it's going to be a good year next year if I get fucking mobile. That's all that matters.
Good.
We'll see.
I've got to quiz you, Lee, anyway, for April. It's ages away. But for that Cape Verde holiday, because I've cancelled the hotel that we had, so I can get a ferry to another island, because you were saying that Sal's a bit shit. So I will definitely do that. I'll have to get on to you on that one. Definitely.
Don't just quiz me. Tommy was here yesterday. His mum and dad have a really nice rental place.
Oh, wicked! Oh, that'd be really cool. Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what your dates are. I don't know if it's going to be available, but it's family, and Sandra's been there, and it is stunning with a pool. You know, speak to me tomorrow.
All right.
I'll see Tommy over the next couple of days. I'll speak to Tommy's mum and dad. Well, I can't speak to Tommy's mum and dad because they don't speak English, but I'll speak to Tommy, and if it's available, we'll sort it out for the dates. Okay.
That'd be awesome. I'll send you the dates and the info tomorrow. That's awesome.
And it's on my favourite island as well, in my favourite town.
Sounds fab. I'm just really pleased. The flight's down.
Surrounded by my.
So get Sandra to check out EasyJet. They're doing new routes and they're all 89 quid. It's fucking awesome.
Lee, is this where you have your private police security? Is that the same place or a different town?
Yeah, same place, same island.
Yeah. So yeah, you already got 2 coppers. Yeah.
But that was really 8 years ago. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot since because tourism's changed. But when I was there was only 2 white guys on the island, me and a French guy, and he tried to talk to me and I fucking ignored him because he was French. But I went on a night out in a little boat town with the family, and the police followed me to make sure I was okay.
Oh,
that was really strange. Really strange. Yeah, I had my own private escort of police. And they thought I was smoking weed. I was rolling my own fags because cigarettes are so cheap there. And I took tobacco and I was rolling my own cigs and they thought I was smoking joints and didn't even fucking stop me. It was like, we're not going to stop you. Do what you fucking want.
Did you have your own police escort because your reputation preceded you?
No, because I was white.
Okay. They don't run out.
They just don't get tourists there, and they were paranoid. They were paranoid about me getting attacked or hurt or accosted. Yeah.
They give you your own private sink to piss in?
Yes, I think it's yeah.
I did piss on the beach. I did piss on the beach in full view of the 2 policemen watching me. Yes.
No, that's exactly what I want, though, Lee. It's much nice to get a recommendation off you guys. That'd be awesome. So thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate that. That's awesome.
I'll message me tomorrow with the dates, and I'll get in touch with Tom and I'll give you a call. Or I'll pass Tommy's number on to you. That'd be even easier. He speaks good English. So, yeah.
No, awesome. Man.
Yeah, perfect.
Good. Ken, your final thoughts?
Yep, just getting things straight. By the way, it is a relief to be unemployed. Actually, just to be out of my previous employment, and to be in the new spot. So I'm really enjoying the new place, and it's nice to be in my own place instead of a temporary rental. So it's good.
That's awesome, mate, and congratulations.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have everyone around. I'm not gonna do a big blast party, but I'll have groups over. We'll do a little housewarming thing, and
well, congratulations. I think
but also like I'll contact you guys about what?
I thought that pop okay.
Wait, you broke up, or I broke up. I couldn't hear what.
I thought we were having a house party with karaoke.
Yeah, we're gonna have that. It's gonna happen. So, we'll plan. I'll plan it. I have time to plan it. So I can organize this. No problem.
Well, congratulations, Ken. That's awesome news, man. Yeah, it's really nice to have you.
Yeah, it's good to be in there. And obviously, I need to put all the show, all this, but that's fine. I'm here. It's fine.
And
Andrew, I'll contact you about doing some stuff and having lunch. And Lee will we'll coordinate with Lucas and his father about the other furniture because
I'm expecting a call from the next couple of days about arranging a time to come over, so we'll work it out.
Obviously, I need to know for sure what he's taking because there are other stuff I also have to get rid of because I have to.
If it's not nailed down, they'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, that armoire that was in my bedroom that I think I might have a way to use it. I was thinking if I broke it into pieces, I could put it in the closet and use it for storage. Not that I need storage, but I need like all the stuff in my art cabinet, like that big green hunker thing. I need all that shit to go someplace and organize. So I could split it in half, and but otherwise it's available. They can take it. I don't care.
All right, cool. Okay. You know what it's like. It's going to be for the church. It's going to be for the needy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it's fucking like.
Okay. Lee, we'll get some beers. We'll piss in it first if it's going to the church. So we'll christen it. They like to baptize them. So yeah.
We'll fucking put hexagons on it and stuff like that, and devil worship signs.
No.
Yeah.
We'll get some stain and highlight them. It's already in there.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, Lee. I was really tempted, right? Because I was sat next to French Fred and Lucas, and they were having a conversation about how God existed, right? And I was really tempted to throw in my argument, and I just thought it's pointless. There's no point arguing with them at all when I know they're never going to listen. So I would say no.
All you need to know is that I got
Antonio F and Pig-faced Dennis. Luke's on one side, fucking Pig-faced Dennis on the other, Antonio F on the other side. I love Antonio F, but he was talking to Dennis all night. I was sat on my own. I felt like I was on my own all night.
I had the same thing, but I was
it did feel off, yeah.
Because I was just thinking, like, first of all, there's a couple of arguments against God. Number one, you would never want to go where anyone that wants to get into heaven is going, right? I would never want to fucking get in there.
It's a problem.
No, I'm not going there. No.
I would never fucking want to go there. Number two, why would God let fucking, if they're all knowing and all powerful, why would they fucking let kids die of bone cancer? Or why would they let the kind of cruelty that happens for no fucking reason at all happen? And number three, fucking, why the fuck are there rules, any kind of rules at all when there's absolutely no evidence at all to say that any kind of God exists? And I was going to throw all that in, and I just thought, no, pointless, absolutely pointless to have that conversation.
The thing is, Lucas' religion,
like God's all loving.
Doesn't believe in hell.
Yeah. Well,
Lucas' religion,
yeah.
Lucas doesn't believe there's a devil. They believe in reincarnation.
They don't need to, because the sort of heaven they go to would be my kind of hell, I reckon. So anywhere that sort of person would go to. I always remember the most religious people we had when I was tutoring in London were always the most dishonest. They were always the people who like robbed their kids to off the tuition money and stuff like that. They were always just terrible. So
the most untrustworthy people. Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially,
yeah. I mean, that's when you check it, make sure you have your wallet. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right, ladies, it's midnight.
All right.
Yeah,
I've got shit to do tomorrow.
So,
Andrew, final thoughts.
Next Friday, 10 p.m. It's the first cave of 26. Let's make 26 even better than 25, and have a great one. Final thoughts from me. Yeah, 25 was awesome. Let's get on and let's crack on with it.
All right.
And
you got turkey to eat. Yeah. So make yourself a sandwich.
And as for gods, there's total gods around between 2,000 and 6,000, with over 130 known ancient cultures. So
next week we do a countdown. We start with number 1.
The top 10 gods start number 1. God.
The difference between somebody who believes in God and somebody who doesn't, it's only one less.
We'll do the death. We'll do the death pool. We'll do the top 10 gods, and then we'll assign where we want ours to go. Like which.
Can we do top 10 porn stars instead?
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I believe more in them than I believe in God.
No.
I think they've sacrificed more.
Might be one and the same. Might be one and the same. So we haven't gone through all 2,000. So yeah.
The thing is we could do top 10 dogs, which is better than the top 10 gods. All right. So yeah, anything flies. Of course.
I've just done my top 10 dogs in my head, Andy. I'm already there.
Yeah, but
Staffy,
no.
Jack Russell, Bedlington Terrier, Yorkshire Terrier,
Yeah.
Corgi.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Oh, I'm getting bigger. Rottweiler, German Shepherd, but old German Shepherd, 1970s German Shepherd. German short-haired pointer,
Yeah.
German wire-haired pointer, and Teckles. So there you go, top 10 dogs. Andy, done it. There you go.
Hold on, what about this one?
Yeah, no, but
I know these things.
Andy didn't take like 8 minutes to Google each one, so and then pull up a bad representation. Yeah.
I must
Top
admit,
10 dogs, top of my head. I can do that top of my head. Top 10 birds, as in tweet birds, will take a little bit longer to think about, but I think I could do top 5 right now. But
tell you what, I've got a massive falcon that started nesting just in the tree outside it, and it's beautiful, man. Honestly,
I fucking hate you. I hate you, Pete Bleach.
It's fucking lovely, man. Honestly, it really is beautiful. It's gorgeous to watch, and it's massive.
What sort of bird is it? What falcon is it?
I don't know exactly, but I know it's falcon because I used to have a guy that breeds them on, like, I know really well, and it's fucking huge. We mistook it for a stork first of all, but
It's an eagle.
It's not an eagle. I know because we've had eagles.
Falcons are small. Fucking falcons are like £2 maximum in weight, so it can't be mistaken for a fucking stork.
Honestly, Di can, because she's quite terrible on things like that. But no, I honestly, I'll take a photo of it for you anyway. I will show it to you. So I'll do that.
For the last,
was it
for the last 7 or 8 years?
Was it picking babies off the ground and taking them back up? Was
it for the last For the last 7 or 8 years, we've had a peregrine nesting on the apartment opposite. And that's been really good because occasionally I get to take a pigeon out in the square right beneath the balcony. It's fucking awesome.
They're brilliant, man.
Yeah, they're just killers. Right, I'm going to bed. Fuck you all.
All right, good night.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Good night, lady.
Alrighty.
Happy New Year. I'll message you already. All right, good night.